Good afternoon. Just working on a couple of details to make sure we're having a good hearing experience. Please let me know. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you see? Am I pointing the right way? Can you see this pizza cooking? We have pizza can. I'm trying all the technology. Thank you, Lynn. Greetings to you. Lynn is here and Michael is here. I have to be careful because the pizza cell phone, thanks, Michael. I appreciate you. The pizza cell phone is in the laundry room and it's allowing me to see how things are cooking. Why did I decide to do pizza as opposed to the calzone? Because it's something different. I'm trying to better do technology myself. I want this to be a fun hour. I want to talk about my last month, July. Why did I decide to do a 31-day fast? I'm hearing myself echoing from the laundry room, but is it a problem for you, my audience, though? That's my biggest concern. Because I don't know if I probably need to mute the pizza. That's what I'll do. I'll mute the pizza microphone. Oh, there we go. I think that works. I think I solved it. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate it. As a matter of fact, to me, I know this sounds braggadocious, and I don't mean to sound that way. However, I'm thinking, oh, good, Bob's here. Bob is here. Thank you so much, Bob. I still hear an echo from my laundry room. Can you guys hear the echo? Waiting, asking for a friend. Hi, Aaron. Greetings. Hey, hi, Sharon. Greetings. It's not terrible. Okay, let me try and close the laundry room door. Hang on a second. I think if I can close the laundry room door, that will take less of the noise off of the screen, I'm hoping. Maybe go and turn the volume down on the phone. That sounds like I did not do that. Let me go do that, Bob. Let's get Bob's comment on there. Hang on, you guys. I figure I can see the pizza on the pizza cam. I turned the volume down, Bob. I turned the volume down so I'm not hearing myself with the door closed, of course. Hi. Who's that? Look at that fancy pizza warmer thing. It's a pizzazz. It's a pizza cooker. And it cooks from the top and the bottom. And right now, what you guys are seeing is for the last 30 minutes, I have taken my frozen pizza that I made last night at 11 o'clock when I went live for the last official recipe of the month. And I made the pizza, put it in the freezer, and thought, maybe I should make a pizzazz pizza, do the camera business because I'm fancy like that. I'm taking a tech course with Amy to learn all these tips and tricks. We did not learn that. I'm trying to be more advanced, shall we say. Manda is here. Good day, Manda. Thanks for coming on. Now, I realize probably I have competition with Rick's show. I slipped in late today. I feel as though I deserved it. I have been waking up early, long, long, long month of no sleep. It's not that it was bad. The ketones, however, kept me alive, kept me wired. Okay, let's start out. Let's start out and talk about my month. We'll start that way. How did my month go? Let me kick back and relax. Got a bottle of water in case I need water. I feel that I do not want to ever, ever, ever do another summer fast again. It was too hot. Pardon me. I was too hot. It was hot. I did not expect. It's July. Duh. Big duh to me. I did not expect the heat index to be so high. I did not expect my employer's air conditioning to take a dive either. And the Canadian wildfires, well, that just absolutely threw me for a loop. Hi, Terry girl. Listening while she makes sausage and eggs for my jar opener. I make sausage and eggs for my jar opener. Okay. Oh, the husband. Duh. It's like I stop fasting and my brain stops working. Hi, Brian. Good day. Thanks for hopping on. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate everybody for being here on this Saturday. This is a basic let's kibitz, let's have a round table. I have all the names here of all the people that entered and made their recipes for the month. And I have my clear jar because even though I am very technologically savvy with this pizza, am I pointing the right way? Because on my right, where the words are, that's what I see. I don't know what you guys see. Do you see the words under me? Or do you see the words at the pizza? Let me know in the comments. So here's a clear bowl. And I'm going to read the names and trust that if I screw up, you guys will let me know. I've went through all the videos. The only one that I could not find, I found the Juliet's today, last minute. She didn't tag me. Don't know why. Again, technology fails me more often than not. So I finally saw a Juliet's. The words are under the pizza. Excellent. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. That's what I want. Under the pizza. Fabulous. That's what I need. Now, the pizza maker, also the pizzazz, understanding that this is a raw product. Hey, hi, Barbara. Greetings. Welcome. Understanding that this is a raw product that I made last night. Did a 20-minute live video after working 12 hours. Not to pat myself on the back or toot my horn. All of our lives are busy. I wanted this series that was made called, and it was very confusing for a lot of people. The contest was, as the thumbnail stated, when carnivore and keto collide. That didn't necessarily mean that you had to make a recipe that was carnivore and keto. It was, as I indicated on June 30th, a means by which we all can celebrate our eating, and as simple as we can. So I know, for example, I'm just going to throw one name out there. For example, Evelyn. I call her Evie. Some people call her Evelyn, which I rebuke that name. I rebuke it because I don't think that woman has an evil bone in her body. Period. End of sentence. If you know, you know. So, Brian's saying hi to Barbara. Hi, Barbara. Barbara, welcome. I'm so glad that you came on. Thank you so much, everybody. Say hello to everybody. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. I'm just going to keep talking until either the pizza's done or I've given away my last gift card. Now, I did not buy the gift cards yet. What? I have got to have a pedicure today. Well, I don't have it scheduled to have a pedicure, but this TMI, this heat on my feet and the composite shoes are just not having a good time. I'll tell you that much. So I need to just rest my feet for an hour and have a decent pedicure today. If you know, you know. So I'm going to, in no particular way, read the names, crunch it up, throw it in my glass container. Ta-da! Should I put the glass container up here? Sure, why not? Can that be seen? We'll find out. We'll find out. I don't want to put it on my mouse area. That's as good as we're gonna get. Let's get to talking. Okay. In no specific way. Lance, can you see that? That's Lance, Lance, going into the pool. Now, I didn't know which name to pick, but this person's in the chat right now, so I picked both names. Deanna and Brian, and a little heart, because they're lovebirds. They did the recipe together. It was fabulous. Manda, she's in the chat right now too. Yay, Manda. Now, Bob, I'm going to ask Bob a question because he's in this pile here. So I'm going to ask him. I went and looked for Gizi's recipe. I could not find Gizi's recipe on his channel. Did you tell him? Did he do it? I know he wasn't on Monday during your show. I get it. But am I supposed to be adding him onto the list? I did not get tagged. Pardon me. I did not get tagged by Gizi for this contest, but I defer to you, Bob. Wendy, the feral grandma, she went and did a dip that was both carnivore and keto. She keto-fied it, or did she carnivored it and then she keto-fied it. Wendy, you're going in the pool. Retired Rick. He did a lovely recipe. Retired Rick, our resident fisherman. Did if anybody knows too about Gizi, if they want to feel free to answer if Bob's not here, I completely understand. Maria, otherwise known as Mia's Girls. There's Maria. She did a dog food recipe because I made a dog food recipe and then I tagged her and I called her out. There you go, Maria. John, I don't remember his channel name. John, your entry is in here. Yeah, pardon me. John's relatively new to me. I just subscribed to his channel recently when he tagged me for the recipe. Now, this is a part I don't know. I'm going to ask Lynn the answer to this because she might know. Okay, Cindy DeManch, what she did was really the bare bones, so simple. So simple. She took a recipe of old and she reincarnated it, tagged me, put it on Facebook. Do you see what I mean insofar as how simple this contest is? Well, it really isn't a contest. It was a challenge. How many people watch my channel? I only have 11 people on. I understand that the topic at hand right now with Jonathan as the host on Rick's channel, I like it. I personally, this is just my logic. I feel that if I come onto a channel and I say hello, that perhaps I may be taking away from the speaker. That's just my opinion. It may be right, it may be wrong, I'm not sure. So I don't ever want to appear as though I want to take anything away from the host, the channel, if you will. So, Lynn, let me know. Did you see Shauna's recipe? Cindy called her out to do a recipe. I just realized today I was not her friend on Facebook. And I looked for her recipe, but she has to accept me first as a friend before I can see her channel. So, Lynn, if you saw any recipe that she tagged Cindy DeManch or she did it for this challenge, please let me know. Yes, I saw Shauna's recipe. Excellent. Thank you, Lynn. I was just dragging that question out, dragging it. Thank you so much. So good. I have her in the mix. Now, there were a couple people that I called out that respectfully said no. But their lives and their circumstances are much different than mine. For example, I called on a fellow faster and they said that they couldn't do it. I wasn't sure if it was their phone that they couldn't do it or the fact that they weren't eating. But as I say to everybody, you do you. So even though I wasn't eating, I got enjoyment from making foods, whether I made it for you all, made it for my dogs, made it for the husband, just made a cracker. The first recipe that I started out was 11 o'clock at night when I got home from work. I took a piece of cheese on a chaffle machine, closed it, cheese cracker. Was it really a recipe? No. Was it a simple means by which to show somebody how to do something? Yes. Does it have to be a piece of Quick Trip gas station cheese? No. It can be a bunch of cheese that you sprinkle on. You have to come up with new ways, ingenious ways of making food when you're on a ketogenic way of eating. That's a big word. It doesn't mean keto. It does mean keto. Ketogenic, a healthful way to eat. Risa, I saw her recipe on, there we go. I saw her recipe on Facebook. There we go. Kurt, now let me tell you about Kurt. He may or may not be watching right now. I know some people lurk and some people watch in the background scene, so I don't want to appear as though I'm ever talking about anybody, but this man is off of work. He has a medical issue. He still has to eat. What he did was took a picture of his food, raw, took a picture of his food, cooked, snapped the picture, sent me words. I took those words, put it on as a YouTube comment, one of the posts. I put it onto Facebook, I believe, as well. It's been a busy month. So I took the pictures and the words, gave him the credit for it as his recipe for the month. That's why Kurt is in the drawing. Now, you got people like Kurt. I don't have her in here. Well, I didn't see her name yet, but nevertheless, make sure I have a pen here. Yes, I do. In case I screwed up, I have to write her name down because she's the last recipe I saw today. And it was a doozy. It was hysterical. I'm not dissing the girl's capabilities at all. I did not know this when I called her out. I was in a Dr. Kiltz live with the Kiltz community. And Juliet said on the Kiltz live this past Wednesday, I'm surprised nobody called me out. Everybody knows I don't cook, blah, blah, blah. Juliet is a beloved member of our community. We know she is. There we go. There's Juliet. She took sardines, pulverized it, put it with sour cream, and the girl was brave enough to eat it on camera. That's a recipe. Juliet, you are in the mix. So she also had surgery on her hand, of all things. Her daughter did the filming. There was no excuses for Juliet. There was no excuses for Kurt. There is zero excuses, if I ever do this again, that you can't do something so simple. If somebody challenges you, it means just to step out of your box. Now, I did challenge somebody on a live. I said maybe about 10 days ago, I was just going to randomly name people because, well, I'm the creator of this series. I'm just going to go all throw caution to the wind willy-nilly and start naming people. So I did every day. I just randomly named. I named and I named and I named. Some people heard me, some didn't. No disrespect whatsoever. If you didn't hear me and you didn't make a recipe, please do not feel bad. I get technology. Look at me, lame technology girl that I am. And here I am with 2 cameras doing a live. Stuff happens. Who do we have? Hey, we have somebody that's on the screen in the chat right now. Sharon, my darling. Here's what did she say? Juliet's reactions were appropriate for Rick's video. Listen, if you have somebody just absolutely step out of the box and eat an iguana wrap, I'm surprised. I'm sorry that Rick didn't turn the camera around to see the enjoyment on his face. I do not want to ever yuck anybody's yum. I don't know if I would ever eat iguana. I don't know, but that's me. Remember, I told the people from Survivor that ultimately got me disqualified not once but twice from being on the show because I blabbed, and I told them the second time that I can fast for 40 days. And they didn't want somebody with the likes of me, an old woman that can fast, that could probably do very well on the eating challenges or lack of eating challenges. Oh, let's see what Lynn says here. That pizza, it's looking mighty delicious. You know what? I have to get up and look at it myself because I have to adjust the dial. So hang on. Talk amongst yourselves, everybody. Continue on. I have to check the pizza on the top. Oh. Pizza can. All right. I turned the timer on the lower setting, of course, because it was a raw cheese crust. So if you have not seen the recipe live yesterday, let me know. I can talk about the recipe. I'm going to continue on with the names. Now, some of you may buck me for this. I look at it as being resourceful. The ASSP. AISP. This is what it stands for, or maybe it's association. if you can read along, must read because I can't say it. American, the last word, Foundation for. If this gets drawn, this is going to be a special drawing. So for those of you that may buck me with my decision, I made 4 recipes for the contest. Either people that were supposed to do it didn't do it, didn't fall through. I had somebody challenge a person, and I even asked them this morning before I went on because I was looking for their recipe. I asked the gentleman, I said, did you do a recipe? Did I miss it? Did you put it on Facebook? And I haven't gotten a response back yet. But it's okay because our lives are busy. I get it. I get it. Some people may not like me. Go figure. I don't know. That's me. I'm entering myself into the mix. Why? Because I did do legitimate recipes. And every time, oh, wrong way. When and if my name gets picked by ultimate luck of the draw, that is going $20, not the gift card, is going to this business as a donation. It's my niece's donation. I featured her as a guest on my channel. That's the 3rd time I did a recipe. I featured her as a guest on my channel, and I was looking for donations from everything that I collected from YouTube that month. But remember, YouTube does not, well, I shouldn't say remember, because some of you might not know. Those that are creators, you must have a threshold of getting $100 a month, or you don't make your $100 for that month. That's the rules. You have to abide by it. I also know that if you give 40, or if you give whatever you give, YouTube makes 40%. That's business. This is the platform, not begrudging them. So I'm not going to get a gift card. If my name gets drawn, it's going towards the foundation, towards my niece. Okay. This girl posts pictures of food and many things on her Facebook account. She sent me a link. She could have put the link on her Facebook, but I digress. She sent me a link of Dr. Chafee making meat. If you know, you know. Terry girl, you are in. You are in for the picking. Good luck, girlie. So if she could do it, come on. It was so simple. If Cindy DeManch, who's buco busy too, she reincarnated a recipe, she's in the mix. Lainey did the recipe from her garden. George had the barbecue ready. Lainey made fabulous food. George's food wasn't exactly the way I eat it, but I don't yuck anybody's yum. Pardon me a moment. I want to hit the cough button. Okay. Oh, I guess I should probably tell you about the pizza because Lynn said it was looking good. That pizza was looking mighty good. Yes, if you saw, I flipped up to show you guys what the base looks like. I think it's almost done. Maybe the additional 20 minutes, maybe. But it's raw chicken. I don't want to give poor advice. And I know many of you are not going to cook on a pizzazz like I'm cooking on. You're going to put it in the oven. You're going to follow the same basic recipe. I'll tell you what the recipe was. 1 pound of raw chicken. You can buy it at Aldi's. That's where I bought it. Aldi's has it. Walmart has it. You can grind it yourself. But I know, I heard Barbara yesterday that she doesn't, have the abilities, the mechanical tools to grind her own chicken, that's okay. Aldi sells it and Walmart sells it. You just have to find it. I've also even seen it in some stores in the freezer section, ground raw chicken. So it's 1 pound of that. 1 pound of pork rinds. You use your palm. 1 pound. 1 palm to 1 pound. 1 palm of Parmesan cheese. I threw it in there. 1 egg. Salt. You can use the spices that you want to use. You do whatever you do. This was just my recipe of something that I'm going to eat. Check out that pizza. Look at it bubbling. Oh, it looks fabulous. So I mixed that. I put it onto my silicone on top of my washing machine at 11 o'clock at night. Put it on top of a silicone mat, placed 2 sizes, the one pizza there that you see, and then the other a calzone. Put both in the freezer. I topped it with the usual pizza toppings, except I did a Borzen cheese circle. I took it. I came home from work, you guys, 12-hour shift, came home. What am I going to cook at 11 o'clock at night for a YouTube live? Sometimes that's reality hitting you in the face. If you come home from work at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and don't know what you can eat. I have the majority of foods that I have is usually in my freezer. This ground chicken was intended to make my dogs dog food for Saturday, for today. It was sacrificed to make a pizza and a calzone. Pizza, obvious. Take that same concept, what you see there, fold it in half. You got a super overstuffed calzone. I put my calzones in the freezer. I take it from a frozen state into beef tallow until it's appropriately cooked and it's browned, because beef tallow, thin crust of a calzone, it cooks. So until it's browned, take it out of the fat. You have a perfect calzone. So simple. Better than the restaurants. Better. Juliet's reaction. Juliet and Rick had the best ones, in my opinion. There you go. So I saved the best for last, are you saying? The last 2 days? Or was Rick's? Yeah, Rick's was yesterday, day before yesterday. I think it was the whole unraveling of the scales from the meat and the cartilage for me. Oh, the Rick's thing. Yeah, I hear you. Where's the calzone? The calzone is my freezer. I did the calzone. I said this earlier. You may have not been here yet, Terry. I thought if I do a pizza cam, just to do something different for Saturday, I would pizza cam and I would talk at the same time. So the pizza is my guest. There you go. Terry, hyper fixated much? I wanted to have the calzone. I really did, because it's a beautiful thing cutting into that calzone and seeing all the cheesy lusciousness come out. So the Borzen cheese, I put onto the base of the pizza. I put on half of the calzone, and then I put the usual ingredients on the top for a pizza or a calzone. What you're seeing on the screen is, Terry, imagine this, folded up. That's a calzone. I'm going to be eating that pizza soon. And because it's bubbling, I know it'll be very soon. Barbara, I have to run. Daughter is taking me yarn shopping. Yay! I'll keep this running. Thanks, Barbara. Thank you for listening. It does look good. Oh, boy, me fasting. Dang it, she's fasting. Have fun, Barbara. And Brian is saying, have a blessed day, everybody. Okay, definitely. Thank you so much for watching later. I appreciate it. Jerry is using that pizza as a visual aid, like how stores used to have popcorn popping as you entered the front door. Aesthetics. Okay, I like what you said. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye, Brian and Barb. Hey, look who's here. Jonathan. Jonathan, I slept in late today because my body needed it. I did my blood glucose and ketone testing. I'm starting a new month. You guys will love this. Here I go on to do a live a couple days ago, and I say that I want to do August without dairy. What the Sam Hill is this? What is a pizza if it isn't dairy? So am I going back on it? Yeah. This is my true first meal. I started off with bone broth today. I had a cup of bone broth. I thought about having eggs, but then that still small voice in my head, otherwise known as Barbara Touche, she talked about sardines and the eating high fat and all the things. So I took 2 cans of sardines and I mixed it with 2 tablespoons. No, I did 2 tablespoons per can. So 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise. And that's what I ate. Eating seemed to me to be, and maybe this is the wrong word to use here, a bit disgusting. And I don't know if it was me chewing or me swallowing, but I felt uneasy about eating today. I did not like it. I didn't like that feeling. I feel as though it was a mental thing. I went back in my memory, pardon me, when I was 18, 19, and I went through the Karen Carpenter phase of my life where my size 16 seemed fat. We all know we've been there ourselves. And my mother snapped me out of it by the grace of God. That's how I ruined my teeth, because of the Karen Carpenter syndrome. We all know what it is. We don't have to say it on YouTube because then I get a ding. So I had to snap myself out of that mentality and continue on, and I finished the sardines and the avocado oil mayonnaise mixed together. So that was the second thing I ate. This pizza is going to be the third thing I eat when it's done. On camera. Hello, Jerry. Hi, Deanna Marie. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much. It's smelling fabulous in the house. I did sparing spices because I know a lot of carnivores don't do spices. And the spiciest thing on here is the pepperoni. So those spices are in here. I dehydrate pepperoni. I did that. Maybe what you see here is because I massively dehydrate a lot of meat in advance. So I did this about 2 months ago. And I crumbled it up and put it on top of the pizza. I just noticed the pizza's rotating, right? Turning around. That's why I lifted it up to show you what the bottom of the crust was looking. It is. You will be hypnotized by the pizza. And it rotates. That's some professional stuff. No, it's called a pizzazz. It's a pizzazz made by Presto. Presto from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. That's 40 miles north of me, as a matter of fact. Everybody's saying hello. It looks like it's getting dark on the bottom. You better go check it. Well, yeah, that's why I showed you. It wasn't looking dark on the bottom at all. I'd be nibbling on the crispy topping. I thought about that. I knew it was going to be buco hot. I'd have picked the pepperoni off already. Jerry, she's so fun. If I concentrate on swallowing, it makes me not being able to swallow. I'll take a gulp of coffee, go to the bathroom, come back, same coffee in my mouth, not yet swallowed. Been that way all of my life. Wow. It started after I choked on steak as a little kid. Wow, incredible. I have bad memories of spaghetti for me as a little girl, which I'll never, ever say right now. before I eat this pizza. Terry Girl says, my mom dug it out of my throat with her finger. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my goodness. Let's continue on with the names here. Christy. Christy Meeting Wellness. She did a recipe. She did one too. We talked about her. I'm just showing you her name right now. Cindy DeManch resurrected a recipe of the past. She's in the mix. Bob from Carnivore Talk. He's in the pickings too. Amy, she was the first person after I did it. I called Amy out. And she did her as I called them angel eggs. She calls them deviled eggs. The majority of you people probably call them deviled eggs too. Evelyn, I call her Evie. Nothing evil about Evelyn. Nothing. And then another person, which really surprised me, because this guy is in all the chats giving all the advice. He turned me down to do the recipe challenge. And I was just thinking, even if he sends me a picture similar to what Kurt did, send me a picture, write the narrative about your fatty coffee. I'm interested in it. Because typically what he says on all the chats is he has a fatty deluxe coffee. I want to see what it entails. So I was looking, seeing as though he's fast with the fingers, he could have snapped the picture, did a paragraph for me of how he made it step by step, and put it into the recipe challenge. His dog was sick. I get it. I understand. And then that day or the next day, then he sent Rick some cat food for the cats. So I'm going to give him grace. His poor dog was sick. He did something nice, went out of his way, went shopping for Rick, sent Rick cat food. So good on you. But sorry, sorry, Peter, that we can't have you in the mix. I'm so sorry you didn't get in. There's Ivy. She came through with a recipe too. Thank you, Ivy. She did 3 drinks for me for the challenge. Barbara. We all know and love Barbara. Yes, we do. Everybody can count on Barbara. Whoopsie daisy. Here you go, Barbara. You're going in. Rick. If people say there's only one Rick, not in my bowl. We have retired Rick, and we have Rick Rodriguez. Donna came through with recipes for me. Erin, number 1. She came through with recipes for me. Erin, number 2. Did a couple of them for me. In a pinch. Every recipe, I'm putting her in there. Same with Donna. Erin, I don't know why I have all the Erins in a row. There's another Erin. What happened to my extra Donnas? Because I had several for Donna. I have one in there right now. Second Donna. So you guys can see it. I'm doing it this way because I just think this is the fairest way to do it. Third Donna. Donna and Erin are neck and neck, came through and helped me out. Donna. One more I need of Donna. Because all the Donnas were bunched in the same row. Donna, even yesterday on her live, when I told her that I have to go home because Mitch didn't do the recipe, I had to go home and do the pizza video. Donna said, I can jump on and do a live for you, Jerry, and show people how to make bacon. I didn't want to burden her anymore. Thank you, Donna, for the thought. I appreciate you. Now we've got 4 slips to go. 2 people, 4 slips to go. Same name, if you will. Kelly with an I. She's our crochet girl. There's one Kelly. Hang on. But wait, there's more. Good night. There you go, Kelly. Put you in there. Second Kelly, Kelly crochet girl with an I. Kelly from Canada. Second one in, Kelly. Kelly, boy Kelly with a Y. Why? Because we like you. Kelly. Kelly, Kelly, Kelly. Second Kelly. Kelly. Did I miss anybody? Everybody chime up now. You're in the chat and I missed you. Let me know. I got to put you in there. Don't forget Thomas. Thomas, otherwise known as right now, he is Thomas Pruitt. That's his new name. He's taking a break right now from the YouTubes. Okay, Terry, it started after I choked. There she goes. The mom helped her out. The word Barbara could be a new adjective, meaning consistent reliability. You know it. Did Thomas make one? Yes. Yes, that's why I had him the last one in there. He did. He made a recipe. He did it. He did not get harmed in the recipe. I honestly haven't been paying 100% attention. That's okay. I know, listen, I know you guys. I have a following, albeit very few. I'm not very popular, and that's a fact. Hi, Jerry, and everyone says, Maria. Hi, Maria. Thank you for your dog food recipe after I did the dog food recipe. Let me check the pizza again because I think I may have to turn on the upper heating element. Hang on, everybody. Maybe in the home stretch now of the pizza. Oh, great. Okay. It looks very good. It looks like it's almost done. I just have the heating element on the top on for 4 minutes. And if you saw the crust is perfect. Perfect. Everybody say hi to Maria. Hello. Okay, Sharon's saying missed my name. I'm working out and packing some eBay pack. Oh, you're definitely in, Sharon, because I did my classic Sharon scream when I put you in. She tuned off the sound on the pizza. What did she say? Steadfast. What is your real name? It's Sharon. And she wrote it there. Sharon. You can, well, I can smell the base, the cooker that it's cooking on. smoking up a bit. That's why I only have the timer for the top heater on 4 minutes. We'll see. Let me shake it up. And then I can start picking. Okay. Yes, I heard her call you. Yes, I did. Sharon. Hey, Kelly. Kelly, you just missed your names going into the bin. I believe I have everybody in here. Oh, I have to tell you about this. This is the special pick. This is when and if I pick this name, they get a $100 donation from me. Now, to continue on with the story, when I had my Nissan for the American Society Prevention Month for the month of June to talk about, well, you know the word. You read what I was talking about. I can't say it. I did not get $100 worth of monetary gain from YouTube, because if you know what the rules are on YouTube, they do not pay you out unless you get $100. So I made it clear with the understanding that any and all donations from the coffees that I got for that month and YouTube would go. I had to have the $100 threshold for YouTube. Well, I didn't make it for the donations. Nevertheless, I still felt compelled to be able to give to the foundation, the association, my niece's chapter. So I wanted the same thing too to happen. I feel I'm right. I made the 4 recipes for this contest, not a contest, but it was a challenge. That's what it was. So I challenged people to make recipes. And when they didn't come through, I did it for them. That's why I put my name in there. I keep shaking this. Let's get to picking. Let's get the first $20 Amazon gift card winner picked. I'm not looking. I'm just looking at you guys. Well, I'm actually looking at the pizza. The first person to win is... Do not rip this, Jerry. Hang on, it's sticky because it's a sticky pad. It is, wow, Shauna. I did not see her recipe. Lynn said she saw the recipe. So Shauna, you win. So I'm going to ask my friend Lynn, my moderator Lynn, if she can please, first off, tell Shauna to be my friend on Facebook, because I did a friend request. First off, let her know. Number 2, I didn't see her recipe, but I put her name in because you saw it, Lynn, and I picked her name to win the first $20 gift card. Hooray! Hooray! I have to do this because I think this is here. Hang on 1 second. I think this is here. Hooray, Shauna. Hang on a second. We got to go check that pizza. Look at it. Look at the pizza. Then I can turn it off. Oh, it looks fabulous. It looks fabulous. I snuck a piece of cheese. Oh, it's so good. Okay, let's pick another name. Right now, I'm giving out $100 worth of Amazon gift cards. Just pick pink. I'm not looking for pink. We have our next winner. She made only 1 recipe. It was the Dr. Chafee recipe. Terry girl. Terry Girl, you win. Yay. Terry Girl, the gift card is coming your way. When I go and get my pedicure later on, I'm going to go pick up the cards and then send people the codes. You have to. I'll say it now, but everybody should know this by memory. You have to send me a text to my cell phone, Milwaukee area code. There's only one Milwaukee area code, 507 SLUM. That's my cell phone number. That's how we're going to correspond. You're going to send me a cell phone message telling me who you are, of course. Don't just send me a message because I have a tendency to block those. Okay, looking, just picking. Again, another pink one. No rhyme, no reason. This is Canada Kelly. Kelly with an I. Kelly with an I. Hooray! Kelly with an I. You win. You won by luck of the draw a $20 Amazon gift card. I don't know how I'm going to send an American Amazon gift card, but we'll figure it out, Kelly. I have never sent anything to Canada. We will figure it out. That's the third one. Digging deep, looking the other way, picking. Pink. It's a pink thing. What can I say? This is Erin. Erin made a move. Erin, you win. Erin's so lucky. She's always winning stuff. Let's go check that pizza. Let me get it up and off and out onto the camera because I want to talk to you guys. Wait, what I should do is, hang on 1 second, because what I should do is check the messages. Patricia Butler is here. Hi, Patricia. All the hellos. I'm going to omit the hellos, but all the highs and hellos, those things. Shauna, everybody saying hi. No, I was saying that you were in the mix. Put you in the mix. Kelly, I think I said hi to Kelly from Missouri. Hi to Kelly. All the hellos. I'm just scrolling. All the hellos. Congratulations, Shauna. Yes. And Lynn says, it was a strawberry shortcake type of thing Shauna made. Ooh, I can't wait to see that one. There's Patricia, second try. Almost missed this. I'm so glad that you did not miss it and you came on, Patricia. So glad. Look at you, our techie. Did you see the pizza crust on the bottom? So funny. Uh-oh, the timer. The timer just dinged. Uh-oh. Here he says, don't do me, Jerry. Pick another one. What does that mean? You better explain. Explain, Terry. What do you mean? Do you want me to pick a different name? Why don't you want a gift card? I need to hear all the things. I need to hear the things. Wait, this is what I should do. Hang on a second. Everybody just don't jump online right now. Give me a couple of minutes. Give me a couple of minutes to do this. I put in the chat. If you want to come on down. Okay, here, Maria. You can email someone a gift card from Amazon. Okay, then. I can do that. That's good. That's good. I will do that. Lynn saying, yes, I will let Shauna know that she wants to accept her friend request, Jerry. She will be excited. I'm excited, too, that she participated. I'm excited that she... Oh, you need to eat it first. I will. I'll eat it next. Stand by, Terry. Terry, put your thoughts down. Or better yet, Terry, if you want to, I'm going to eat first. Better yet, if you want to, Terry, and you are able, dressed, and all the things, and you want to hop on and talk, yeah, by all means, please. So I have the link on the screen. I also have it pinned in the chat. If you guys want to hop on, come on on. Let me go get the pizza. Give me a couple of minutes. Pizza and water for me. Better than prison. Ooh. Paper plates. Okay, I'm back. I have to remove myself in my laundry room. Here I am with a hot, ultra hot pizza in my paws. I know, I thought about that too, Sharon. I would have chosen bubble water too. Last minute, Lucille, I was still upstairs at 5 minutes to 12, and I said, holy cow, I gotta go downstairs. Here's the pizza. It is buco hot. Well, it's been cooking. What time is it? I have been on the live now for 1 hour. Previous to that, for 30 minutes before you guys got on, I put the bottom heating element and had that spin around. You guys know I hate eating on camera, but I will do it. I will do this for the sake of technology. I'm going to cut it in half and then cut each half. Holy cow, is that hot? It is just smoking up a storm. Oh, I think I need one of those hot pads that Kelly has. Oh, it's too hot, baby. Gotta run for shelter, gotta run for shade. Pepperoni time. Oh, come on. Oh, that Boursin on the bottom. I have first off, I've never made it with Boursin. What you guys saw me create was the first time for anything because I wanted to do a video. As soon as I got home to make up for Mitch not doing his. That was the primary reason. And I didn't see Juliet's video. So I took Boursin, I warmed it up, I put it down, didn't add any spices, but I will tell you what, this is very, very garlicky. The Boursin comes through completely. Let me show you what the crust looks like. Oh my Lanta, this is super hot. I need hot pads. Look at the crust. Ah, wait. Grab it with a fork. Super hot. So for those of you, look at it smoking. You guys, it's intense heat done to perfection. My crust came off. Or my toppings came off of my crust. Here goes. Look at the smoke. Yeah, it's 10 million degrees. How hot does don't put that big of a piece in your mouth, Jerry. How hot does a pizzazz pizza maker go to? I don't know. Hot. Oh my goodness. Now some of the crust. Way better than a pizzeria pizza. I haven't had a pizzeria pizza in I'm going to guess. I'd say 3 years. Because if I do have pizza at a pizzeria or a pizza all-you-can-eat buffet place, it is just the toppings. This is fabulous. If Mason would be on here. Do you remember the pizza challenge that we did? Rick's Heart Attack Challenge? That was better because it's greased. It's got the fat in it. And this is extremely good. I had my sardines with a spoon. This is fork worthy. Also, just my opinion. I take too big of bites. Just my opinion. Do you, the chatters, eat on paper plates? I normally don't. Especially on YouTube. I will use paper plates. I'm in the basement, for crying out loud. I will use paper plates when I do the food prep and put food out, because I put the food out, use it in the recipe, and then toss it. Not very ecology minded, but this is good. I know you're not here to watch me eat pizza. I haven't eaten in 31 days. I just need a few minutes. So good. Does anybody want to hop on now? See, if you guys hop on, I can mute myself and eat. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Kelly. I'm just eating. Talk away, friend.
Is that a pacemaker pizza that you made, or is it just a different pizza?
It's like the recipe I did pacemaker, except I didn't make a homemade Alfredo. And I made it and put it in the freezer last night, but no lard was involved with this recipe. It's good.
Bad dog.
Very good. Hi, Cheyenne. She's okay, Kelly. She's all right.
Well, no, she was yelling at the dog. The dog decided to take a whiz in his kennel.
Get out of my kennel, you bad dog.
Dad. So I'm enjoying eating. Kelly, let me eat and tell me about what's up in your neck of the woods in Missouri right now. How are you?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. It's low key. It's a kind of humid but cool, rainy Saturday. So it's pretty much I'm just going to do relaxing. I'm actually making my second meal of the day, which is a video. Which is not a long form video. It's going to be a short video. Carnivore bacon wrapped muffins. They're going to be
right.
good.
What kind of muffin? Is it egg based? What's the?
It's egg.
Okay,
it's pretty much simple. It's just eggs, ground beef, cheese, heavy whipping cream, and wrapped with thin sliced bacon.
Yum! Delicious! I can't wait. That's tomorrow's video.
No, it'll be out today. It's a short. I am pausing on the long form videos because I feel that YouTube is not pushing them out. Like I thought they were pushing them out because I was getting there because I had some videos that were pushing out, but then they went right back. And the last two videos, they did not push them out. And I'm like, after you spend hours, making it, editing it, all that for a 9-minute video, and then you're not getting it pushed out. So I'm just kind of taking a pause right now on those cooking videos and turn them in shorts, because also the other thing is people's not looking at it's a fast-paced society today. People want shorts. And I think it's what YouTube is trying to push us to do a lot of shorts, just like Facebook with the Reels. So I can use that in a double platform. So I have it both on YouTube and I have it on Facebook, and I have more luck on doing that with the cooking videos. I still do some long form videos like explanation videos or journey or whatever that, and I still have my lives. But as of right now, I'm just I'm getting burnt out on that. You put all that effort in, and it's like a half of a Saturday's wasted, especially when it's this time of year. It's nice. Wintertime is not a big deal because it's nasty outside, but when it's nice, I don't want to waste my day anymore because next year it's going to be I'm going to take a different turn or a different direction, and I'm going to do a lot of venturing and stuff next year in my state. So that's why, and plus I'm getting it's getting where it's more simple and stuff like that. And I'm just simple anymore. I'm getting where I'm just becoming lazy cook. Just throw a steak in an air fryer for 20 minutes. I'm done. And it's great.
Me too, 100%. Now the pizza's cold enough or cooler enough to eat with my fingers. It's good. I hear what you're saying, Kelly.
So yeah, I'm pretty much, you get to a point where you're not burnt out. I'm not burnt out with the lives. I love my lives. I love everybody coming. That's I have enjoyed that more because it's more like you're having company. Everybody's getting together, and I like that. But it's just, Saturdays I'm getting to where I can whip up a YouTube short video or a short video quicker than I can, the long form videos.
That's why I liked your video that you did from work. You take an air fryer to work. You put frozen meat patties in there. That's a recipe to me. It's a short, but that's life for us.
Oh yeah. I mean, I have that, and you know what? The air fryer didn't cost me a dime. It was a brand new air fryer left in an apartment. All I needed to do was just clean it up. And like when I go on the mission trip, I have a tote that has an air fryer in it. So when I go camping, and if I have electricity, or I have if I get a Jackery in the future where I don't have electricity, I'll get a Jackery, one of those electric Jackeries, and I'll take with me and take an air fryer, or I'll take charcoal, have a mini grill, cook over the wood, do it the old ways.
What's a Jackery?
It is a portable generator is what it is. It's not gas powered. You charge it up with electricity or solar power. So if you lose power, you need to charge it up, and you got sun, you have a way to charge it up. It's been out for years now. You can get different sizes. You can actually get one that says that you can actually do your whole house, except for your big appliances. If you have 220, it probably would suck up the energy or won't work. But you would have lights in the entire house. Your refrigerator would be fine. So and the important stuff, freezer, anything that's 120. It's big enough for that. It costs money, but they do have them now.
So how expensive are these for my house is 3,000 square feet. How expensive is a Jackery?
Probably something like yours. I don't know. And I don't know what size. I know most of them do, but it'd be the thousands of dollars, because a average size, say one that you can take, a portable one that you can take, it's like $400 or $500 at least. One of the smallest ones.
I never heard of it. So me and my sheltered life, pardon me. Wow. I know that there's the house units that are available that you can put on to my propane, that the propane would kick in. And those are probably, I'm going to guess right now, 25,000. Do you think I'm right in the ballpark with the whole house?
Yeah. And my opinion is, I don't know how liable the Jackery, those big ones are, but a propane power like the Generex generators that they set propane power, it's probably be the way to go, especially for your size house. But for like camping or a small or a cabin, stuff like that, they work great. But other than that, or like if you're traveling, it works great. But other than that, I would, for a bigger home, because I have over 2,000 square foot home, and I'd rather have that generator. But if I was going to do a generator, I would put it over at my mom's house, because this, I'd rather have it over there, because in the future, as the future goes, I'll be moving that way in the future.
Right. Hi, Cheyenne.
Hi.
What you doing today, kiddo?
What you doing today?
I'm cooking pizza rolls, but we just got done camping.
Yeah. Duck food, as in the world of Rick Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Duck food.
She's darling. Her braids are so long.
She's got long hair.
Mm-hmm. Now let me see who came on since I've been eating. Karen. Karen's on. Hello, Karen. Thank you for hopping on. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Also, Anne's here. Hi, Anne. Welcome. I'm glad you made it here. Thank you so much. Everybody's watching me eat here. Carnivore Karen says she is taking some of my momentum and doing every other day fasting this month. Fabulous. Are you doing anything special this month, Kelly?
Nope, just about the same. I think I may, take it back. I may do something a little different. Minowa mentioned it, because I had that question about this Boz effect thing, and like what's going on. I'm gonna get with Brian. I'm gonna ask him about it, ask him about it and stuff, how to figure it up. I'm gonna find a Dr. Boz video, because I said it kind of interested me. And so like this morning, I got my Keto Mojo out, and I took my see where my ketones are and my blood glucose. Funny thing is, my glucose said 121 this morning, but then my ketones was 0.6. And usually if the glucose is a little higher, it's like 0.2 or 0. But it's weird that I was in light ketosis. Of course, my body, not everybody does the same weight. And I think everybody's body does the same thing. You go and you lose like last week, I got down to 272, went from 280 something down to 272. But then your body regulates, because, it does that catch up. So mine now leveled off at 275, it fluctuated, and then that's kind of leveling, like you go, and then all of a sudden, poof, it drops. It might drop some more weight, as long as I, follow plan. And what I may do, like today, I'm eating 2 times a day. Normally, I just eat once. So I'm going to confuse my body today and give it extra. It's like this morning around 7:30, 8 o'clock, I had a New York strip, and now I'm going to have these carnivore breakfast muffins that I made. These muffins.
Hey.
And I want to know, Shauna, will you be eating some of your dad's carnivore breakfast muffins? Will she eat it? Cheyenne, I'm sorry. Cheyenne, I called her Shauna. Cheyenne,
yeah. I don't know. She might try them, but they're pretty much, I'll eat most of them, because it'll be my meal for the day. And then I want to be done before. I don't want to eat in the evening. I feel better not eating in the evenings. I work, when I get back to work, that's where I think what I'm going to do is, like, mostly the weekends, I might do the 2-meal day, and then Monday through Friday, I'll do 1 meal a day, because it's hard for me. I get up and, I try to wake up. If I fix coffee, if I decide to have coffee, I'll fix it. I'll see if Dr. Kills is on, just kind of do the wake up. And as school is getting, I'm going to have to start waking. I want to wake up a half hour. I want to start waking up a little half hour earlier than what I am now, because get back into the routine of school, because my daughter has to be up by 5:30 the latest. So I'd rather have that hour of me time and, waking up, and then I get her up and then wake her up, and then continue to wake her up, and finally she gets moving around. But I want to be she starts school at 7:30, but you know, I like for her to ride the bus, but the way she talked about the bus driver, she's drives way too fast on that bus and is not as careful. I'm like, nah, I'll take you to school until she gets her driver's license. But we're out of the house. I want to be out of the house 10 till 7 this year. I want to be at work. I don't want to be having to wait past my time to have to go. But also when school starts, that's just only going to be for a week, for a few days, because other than that, right after that, she starts school 2-3 days before I have my surgery. So pretty much grandma will be taking her to school for a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you very much, Sharon, for the 2 jewels silver star. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I also want to have a question here from Terry Girl. Terry says to you, Kelly, you should do those meat box things like Butcher Box, like I get. They would be infrequent and would free you up. What's your opinion about those?
I did Good Chop. And
that's right.
I did a Good Chop. I did do that review video. I mean, yeah, some of them are good. I did a Sam's where I bought a New York strip loin roast, and made some New York strips, and I got 12 out of them for the same price that I got, 12 steaks out of that. And then I did do that Good Chop. I thought about doing a Butcher Box one eventually. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I am going to do Good Ranchers and see how, which one. But right now, Good Chop is the most affordable one right now.
Now, hold the phone here because I have a deal, not just only for you. I have a deal for everybody every month because I don't know what status I'm considered, but with Butcher Box that I get every month, and today's August 1st, I get 5 deals to give to 5 different people that are brand new, never subscribed to Butcher Box. Here's the deal. You have to tell me, Kelly would say, for example, yes, Jerry, I want to get in on the deal. It's $20. I send you a code. You take that code and you click it on. You pay with your credit card $20 to get this box delivered to you. For the $20, you get 6 different meat items of your choice. You choose whatever you choose. So if you want 6 strip steaks, that's all you're going to get is 6 strip steaks. I, on the other hand, would choose a humongous roast, 2.75 pounds. I would pick another beef roast, 2.14 pounds. I'd load up on the beef for $20. Once you get it, you don't have to get the next month. You don't have to take on that subscription over and over and over. Once you get it, you can forget it, cancel at any time before it clicks in again, your subscription. At that point, then it costs $179. So if you want to get on it, Kelly, let me know. I will send you a personal private link just for you to use. So if you want to spend $20 and do it, you can do it. $20, that's the only investment. You just have to be timely to cancel it. So then Terry Girl would say to me, okay, Jerry, send me a link. And then Sharon would say, that's the 3rd link. So I have 2 more to give away. Once my 5 are done, I can't give any more away until September. So if you want to do it, Kelly, let me know. I can send you a link.
Go ahead and send me that link, and then I can chew on it for a little bit. You can text me my link, text it to me.
Yep. Okay, good. I will definitely do it. Everybody's congratulating Aaron because Aaron won the. Oh, I guess I should draw another person. Hang on a second. Now, Terry's saying here is Terry, the only drawback to the subscriptions that linger is the constant email from them. Absolutely. Then at that point, you just unsubscribe, I guess, from the emails. That's what I do, at least. And then you can block them if you want to as well. But I think that, Kelly, too, for $20 to try to get 20 pounds of meat for $20, deal.
That's yeah, I mean, 20 pounds, that's $1 a pound. That's pretty cheap.
Exactly. For one time, like Debbie from Barbara's channel, the Crochet Debbie, she did it and then she got it and she didn't say it. She had anything negative to say about it, but then she canceled the next month, which I think is what majority of people do. I love the convenience. That's where I get mine and my dog's food from Butcher Box. I don't leave the house. It comes to my house. I get phenomenal deals every month, but it's just me and the dogs that eat it. And again, with the price of gas, Kelly, I went to work yesterday. It was $3.89 a gallon. I went home from work. It was $4.09. What happened during the course of a 12-hour day yesterday? What did I miss something?
I'm just going to say it's greedy Wall Street. That's what it is. It's greed. And because of the conflict, because we had the ceasefire, they had the ceasefire, Iran decided to back down a month ago. This was this month ago, and they decided that's why gas is going right back up.
It was crazy. I had to take a double take when I turned. I thought, does that say 409? It went up a quarter in 12 hours. What in the world?
It's crazy because, as Terry Girl says, 3 letters, war. That's what it is. And because they opened that because a lot of the crude oil comes from the Middle East, right through the Persian Gulf, and there's this little bitty narrow path called the Hormuz. I don't know what they call it, the Canal of Hormuz, but it's Hormuz. And what did Iran do? They're pushing. They're not gonna give up. And the only way you're gonna, I hate to say this, I don't know why. We produce our own oil. We're pumping oil like it is. Why don't we start producing our own gas from our own oil instead of exporting it?
100% absolutely true. We have the ability, Texas, Alaska pipeline. Let's go. Let's make it and say, chuck it, you guys, you overseas suppliers. We're done. We're done.
And sadly, is only 2% of our oil comes right through there. That's it, 2%. The rest of it is from Venezuela.
Mm-hmm. Right. When years ago, when my husband told me about Citgo stations, we have not bought any gas from a Citgo station because of the Venezuelan association. Sharon's mentioning here that that's true. Butcher Box does allow you to cancel, but haste makes waste. So if I give you today on August 1st, send you the link, you have all month to be able to get it in. But next month, that they charge your credit card, then you'll have to cancel. You'll have to pay for it and then cancel it the following month.
You get a big discount on your first small box, and then or you get a big discount whatever box you decided to choose, but then you have to pay the full price on the next one. That's the way it was with Good Ranchers. They give you the discount, but then it goes up like it was going to be almost $300 with the large box I got, and wow. It was for 12 cuts. Guarantee you get 1 cut, whatever your choice, free. But it was, 12 cuts, and you're limited on steaks. I got, with the taxes and all, for 2 at Sam's, I got that rib roast, and it was pretty much 20 pounds. So, it was pretty much, and I cut those steaks thick cut, and I got 12 thick cut steaks, most of them were pretty much almost 2 pounds a piece. It was average between 1 pound and 8 ounces to 1 pound and 14 or 15 ounces. So they're pretty much almost 2 pounds, 20 pounds. And I got 12 cuts off of it.
Wow. Look who came into the house. Faith, Fuel, and Footsteps. Desiree. Hi, Desiree. Welcome. She's saying hello to everybody. Hi, Des.
Hi, Desiree.
Yes, I have tried these things, but I put it in my calendar when to cancel. Right, Sharon. Very wise. Wise to do that. Let's do another drawing. I've been picking all pink ones. Des, I have you in for the drawing here. I think I put you in as FFF Des. Yellow one. Yellow.
There has to be a guy. Who's gonna win?
Let's see. Cindy Demanche.
Oh, she tricked us. I figured the guys were yellow and girls were purple. She tricked us.
Yeah, what I did was on here on these are two different colors. So I just went down the line as I saw the videos, went down the line and picked it. Cindy won, and Cindy just what she did was resurrect an old recipe of hers and just brought it up to the new for the contest. So you could any entry you could do whatever you wanted to. It was fun. It was fun. Hi Desiree, I hope I spelled it right. I never can spell it, so I go Des all the time. DESDESSARAE. Is that the right spelling, Desiree?
I believe so.
Yay, Cindy. Cindy won. Congratulations to all the winners. Yep, I'm done. I'm done picking. Maybe later I'll do another one just for kicks and giggles, as they say. But if anybody does want to come on with Kelly and me and talk about your past month, how was it for you for July? What are you going to do different for August? For me, I'm still going to continue to test my glucose and ketones. I'm done. Half of that pizza, I'm very full. I'll probably take that to work for Monday. That's my opinion. I'm going to test when I first wake up, do the blood test, log everything that I eat, and eating, and see if eating makes a difference as opposed to not eating when my numbers were all wonky, Kelly. I don't know if you were following my blood tests, but no rhyme or reason.
I kind of followed some days and some days that I missed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been not predictable at all, but my life was very stressful. Desiree, come on in. My life was very stressful. Eating was terrible. The heat was bad. Lack of air conditioning at work. Hi, Desiree. It looks beautiful where you are.
Uh-oh. She's playing a magic trick.
Yeah.
Nope, she's back.
Go, Des.
Oh, she froze again. Nope, she's
back.
Can
you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Because I had YouTube up and then the studio. So I had to mute YouTube and then make sure I was unmuted on the studio. So, well, congratulations to both of you guys. You're getting to see me sort of in the flesh on the very last day of my 44th year.
Whoa! Yep. Today is your birthday?
Yep. Nope, tomorrow.
Tomorrow is.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Today is the last day that I'm going to be 44. So I figured I better get out here and get it documented that I survived my 44th year.
Yay! Happy almost birthday to you.
Yeah. I'm out walking my pooch, my Max. I don't know if you can see him. Excellent. There he is.
He's sniffing. Hi, Max.
Mm-hmm. It's 84 degrees. It's a good day for a sniff.
Nice. Fabulous. Yep. Happy early birthday. Aaron says happy early birthday to you too. And so does Maria. Happy early birthday, Des. Yay.
Yay. Thank you so much.
What are you doing special? If anything, what are you doing tomorrow?
Yes. So it was perfect timing because funny how the universe just aligns for you when you need it to. But you just right before I was coming on, you said something about what are you going to do in August, right? What are your plans for August? So I have a fun announcement. I am unexpectedly started a part-time job at a hearing audiologist at his office. And I was just going there to shadow, but it kind of turned into a whole thing. So it's okay, whatever. So I'm going to do that. So that'll give me a little bit of income. But I finally launched my t-shirt store. And I'll try to post it. Well, I'm not home right now, but I'll try to post it in the comments or something later, like on my website. But I created some fertility shirts that I thought would be really fun for anybody that might be on the same path as me. And I've got a website started that I haven't launched yet, but I'm working on that. And as of today, I'm waiting for a call from Alia this week, but I'm officially a Kilt health coach. I got my insurance set up and I'm ready to accept phone calls from anybody that just, wants some help with the baby's protocol. So that's my
Excellent.
adventure for August.
It's fabulous. That's a lot of stuff. Wow.
Yeah.
Were you able to add your insurance for you to coach onto your homeowner's policy?
Nope, I did it completely separate. So my aunt is an audiologist and she owns her own business. And for the last 3 years, she's been asking me, she's like, please consider taking over my business when I retire. She's like, you're going to love it. Like getting into hearing, giving people their hearing back. Like it is such a rewarding job. She's like, I promise, it won't feel like work, So she's been on me for a few years now. That's why I did this whole shadowing thing. Well, I contacted her and I was like, hey, I'm going to do this Kilt's health coaching and I have to have a certificate of general liability insurance. Do you have any ideas? And she's like, yeah, go with my people. And so she gave me their number and I called them and it was super easy. And Jerry, I can't believe it. In Nebraska, my annual cost for this liability insurance is $299.10.
Wow, that's fabulous too.
Yes. I'm so excited because, I'm sort of working now, but I'm not working. So all of the things that I've been doing, I'm just trying to be really creative about how can I still be a part of this community, contribute to this community, do things, maybe get my story out there to potentially help other people, but have it not cost my husband an arm and a leg because I'm not working,
Absolutely.
So I'm really excited.
I am excited for you. Mason just came in. She said, hello, Jerry, and good afternoon, everyone. Mason is in the house. That is fabulous.
Are you hot? Yeah.
Right in the shade. I like it.
I don't think we're going to make it to the car. We've been out here for almost 14 minutes. I knew he wouldn't last very long. But you know what? He gets out of the house, and so do I. So it was important to do that. There's a water fountain right down there. I was hoping we could make it to that water fountain, but there's another dog over there. So we'll hold back a minute.
Excellent. Excellent. And everybody was wishing you happy early birthday.
Yeah.
Is your husband going to make you dinner, or will you make yourself dinner or go out to eat tomorrow?
I'm not sure. I mean, he kind of talked about going out, but I don't know. I hate to spend the money. And really, I find like most people that I talk to, going out, it just isn't as good if you just do it at home. So, will we go anywhere? I don't know. But I'm a low-key kind of a person. But I need to, today and tomorrow on my t-shirt store, not only is it fertility, but there's a couple other things that I'm going to add to it. I have the designs ready. I just need to get them into Bonfire. But I'm going to have a pet rescue shirt that will be available for anybody that wants a pet rescue. And if you're on Jerry's channel and you're listening to this, I want you to know that the dog print that's on the shirt, that is actually Max's dog print because he's a rescue.
Fabulous.
So,
I love it.
Yeah. So it's an actual Yep. So it's an actual imprint of his paw. So it's kind of super personal to me, to have that shirt out there. And then I need to find the date. I think it's in September, but I need to look it up. But there's here in Nebraska, and maybe it's nationwide, it's called Donate Life. So 25 years ago, my brother died in a car accident, and we donated as many organs as we could to help save other people's lives. So to honor my brother as being a donor hero, I'm going to have a Donate Life shirt up as well. And then those will be the shirts that my mom and my sister and I will wear when we do the walk this year to celebrate 25 years.
Oh, that's a wonderful thing to do. Wow.
Yeah. So it's the second time we've done it. The first time we did it was on his 20-year anniversary. And the reason why we did it that particular year is because when my brother passed away, I was 21. And so I was just immature, angry, did the whole like, F the world. I just want my brother back, you know. I was very angry, and I held on to that for a really long time. And you know, one thing that I've learned in life is you can't hold on to hate and anger because it brings you down. And I think that's a lot of the reason, other than eating like super bad, let's be honest. I think that's a lot of the reason why I gained so much weight. And I got up to 255 pounds. I'm just harboring a lot of hate. So yeah, I just was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not going to do this anymore. Like, my brother's a hero. Yeah, I lost him, but he was able to save other lives. And I got to turn it around in my head. I got to turn it around. And so that was my way to recognize that I see the whole situation instead of being a victim. I want to celebrate him and be happy for him. You know, he's in a whole nother life that someday I'll get to be a part of too. Just not right now, you know, but someday. So yeah. So then my mom says, you know, this is 25 years since your brother's been gone. I want to do the walk again. And I said, all right, we'll do the walk again, Mom.
I like the fact that you did the paw print to make it personal.
Yes.
You're doing your t-shirts aren't just one specific genre, unlike Gary. Not that that's bad with Gary, but
Yeah.
Gary's doing the logo names, and now Erin's getting into it too with her line of t-shirts. I love it. It's fabulous.
It is fun. And I bought, and I'm so grateful for Gary because I've been like stalking his website for months, you know, and just nervous because I'm like, oh, if I buy a shirt, is it going to fit? Is it going to be too short? Because I mean, maybe speaking just for me, being heavier, the shorter your shirt, your belly's going to show. And like, that's embarrassing. I'm already overweight. Like, I don't like that. So I want a shirt that's longer. And so I just took some time to figure it out. And yeah, I found some shirts that, thank goodness, Bonfire lists like all of the sizing right there for each type of shirt, whether it's classic or premium or whatever they code it as. They put it all right there. And I just grabbed a couple shirts out of my closet that fit me very, very well. And then made the comparison, and I bought some shirts. And Jerry, I can't believe it. Like, I'm a 2XL. These shirts I bought from Gary's site were extra larges. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my gosh, these shirts are not going to fit me. But they do. They do. So I'm guessing I've lost enough inflammation that my tummy's not so poofy. My mom's always like, you always look pregnant. Oh, I'm sure that fibroid did not help. But
I'm sure too. Now, Mason saying, Desiree, what a story to share. Bless you. And then Maria just said, Des, we care, love, and are here for you. Mason is saying that she's stalking his website, probably Gary's website.
Yes.
And Mason saying, yay to Desiree. Now, I'll give you my opinion. I think personally for my body, I order extra large. I am in a number 16. That's my number of clothes for me. I weigh 190 pounds and I'm 5'9" 3/4.
Ooh, you're taller than I thought.
Well, yeah, see, and for me, when people say that how tall they are, like Lynn, for example, my moderator, Lynn, she's itty bitty, and I think she looks tall on her picture profile to me. So I think some people are taller than what they really are in real life.
Yeah.
So I prefer the Gary shirts in the talls. Did you buy Gary's talls?
I don't think I did. I just bought extra larges, but I'm 5'4", and so not quite as tall as you are. And my husband even tried them on and they fit him perfect. I couldn't believe it. I'm so glad I didn't do the 2XL because I would have been swimming.
Yeah.
So, but that's the lesson with those shirts is every style, if it says classic, premium, whatever the other terms are, check that sizing guide. And the measurements are very true. They're very accurate. So if it says the length on this shirt is 30 inches, that for me, that's a great length. Anything shorter than that, I don't like because I risk the possibility of my belly showing. But I'm not near as poofy as I used to be. I should have taken before pictures and after pictures when I got that fibroid out. It was 1 pound 6 ounces, 11 centimeters. It was pretty big. I mean, nothing compared to some women, but that was pretty. It was a pain in my belly.
Yeah, literally. Also, Barbara talks about it, and Barbara coins it as her quote tumor and her tumor. Right, exactly. And now she said it's the size of a softball. It's so small in comparison.
Yeah, I took so I actually have a picture of the fibroid. And I then just the other day I made hamburger, and so I weighed out 1 pound 6 ounces. And I took a video of it and I was going to put it on YouTube. I just haven't sat down at my computer long enough to actually get it done. But yeah, I'm going to put it out there for people to kind of see, just to have an idea of, what that can feel like. But I guarantee, other than inflammation, I guarantee that's why I couldn't get pregnant.
Terry says she's going to go check Dustin with Chris later, Gators. Bye, Terry. We'll see you later.
Bye, Terry.
That's one thing. I didn't see Dustin's recipe. So did you call Dustin out? Did you name Dustin?
I actually named Bob with Carnivore Talk. That's who I actually named. And then at that same time, Bob was like, well, I need to know more about it. I need to know like what are the rules kind of thing, which there were no rules, right?
No rules.
But
nothing.
yeah, there were no rules. But so I was like, hey, Bob, I'll email you because I already had your video tagged and all this stuff. So I just sent an email to Bob. Well, then Dustin was saying the same thing. He was like, well, maybe I'll do it, but I need to know what the rules are. So I was like, Dustin, I'll email you. So that same email that I sent to Bob, I just sent to Dustin. And it just was like, here's what she's looking to do. Here's the people who have done it so far. Here's the recipes that they've done, just so they had a little bit of history so they didn't have to go backwards and try to like find all of that stuff. And so then Dustin just all of a sudden emailed me back and he's like, all right, I'll do it.
Yeah.
He's like, but I want to go on the last day. And I was like, okay, I'll let Jerry know.
And even
I don't know what happened after that.
I looked for him. I looked on Facebook and then I sent him a WhatsApp question because as I'm formulating the list here on my little pads, I thought, okay, if I got to add Dustin, I'll add him. I added Shauna because I felt something told me, I bet she's done a recipe, but I didn't know if Dustin did. So I emailed him and then I had to go live after I WhatsApped him, but I did not want to miss anybody in the whole scheme of it.
Yeah. He wanted to do it, not necessarily live, but he wanted to do a new video and he was going to do chicken nuggets. And, but he's like, I have to coordinate with my entire family because he has a big family. And so he just needed time to be able to do that video without having a lot of like interruptions. Maxie, come on, let's go, honey.
Girl, I can relate. That's why I do everything in my basement because of the dogs and the TV and the phone. And if the delivery man happens to come and all heck breaks loose in my house, I can relate.
Yep. So yeah, but you didn't need my second video then, my pickles one. I think you got enough.
Yes, I did. Yeah. As a matter of fact, when I was coming in from the laundry room, I saw your name that I had written down. Well, it slipped out, so I had to crumple it up and put it in there. So your name is in here, but I didn't use the pickle recipe too. Didn't put down the pickle one.
Yep. That's perfect. I'm so glad that you got more people to join. And I think everybody just at first is a little apprehensive or they're like, oh, I don't want to commit to something. It might be too hard. No, really. Like, just do, if you want to just like type out a recipe and post it on your Facebook, like that works too. But it was what a great way to bring the whole community together. And I thought it was a lot of fun. And I might still post my pickle one and I might not, but it gave me really good practice with like editing and stuff because I had to do it over a couple different days. So it was just fun to try my hands at that video editing again.
Yes. And I hear people, because Lynn, my moderator, we call her Keto Kitty, she does the keto diet. And and Shauna and Cindy, they do the keto diet. And then I thought of Evelyn, that's a moderator on all the platforms for everybody. I thought, I want to bring these people together. We hear Chris Cooking Nashville and Dustin, of both of those gentlemen, always talking and going on, dare I say, not being disrespectful, rants about the two communities not getting along. But I look at Cindy and I look at Lynn and Evelyn as we're all ketogenic. We're eating things with as least ingredients as possible. Speaking of eating, Kelly just sat down with a plate. What are you eating, Kelly?
I was like, I scared off Kelly. I'm so glad he came back.
No, I finished up that video. Those are the bacon wrapped carnivore breakfast muffins that I made. That it's gonna have a YouTube short video that I'm getting ready to edit here real quick. But before I taste it, I'm going to use my worst critic that's a non-carnivore, and we'll see what she thinks. Yes.
Is that Cheyenne?
Yes. Yeah. You got to get, there she goes.
Come on, girl. Tell us.
She said 10 out of 10 is good. She's gone.
Okay, Kelly, can you, let's see, Kelly, now let's see what the picture looks like. Let's see what they look like on the inside. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Yum.
Oh, yeah, brother. I would eat that for sure. But as somebody said earlier in the chat, I may even eat an iguana wrap after not eating anything for 31 days. Yum.
Yeah, what was your first meal today, Jerry?
Today I had bone broth this morning. When I woke up, I drank that first. That was right after 9:30. And then I thought, well, I probably should eat something because the pizza is going to take the longest. So then I had some sardines with some avocado oil mayonnaise, and that was okay. I was having a hard time swallowing. It was all mental. It wasn't anything else. And then the pizza, I could only eat half, and right now I'm done. I am full, but I'm not used to eating, so I'm full.
Yeah. Yeah. And then will you, because you fasted for so many days, will you have like any bizarre symptoms or something that you just like, were going to happen, but that's just what happens when you fast and then get back to eating? What is that experience like for you?
Some people call it refeeding syndrome. I'm going to show you the rest of the pizza that I have left over. That's half. So
ooh, that looks good.
I made a calzone, which would be a covered. This is the bottom of it.
Ooh,
so imagine this would be a calzone if it was cooked and encased in the cheese. So I do not have, by the grace of God, thank you, Jesus, I do not have the refeeding syndrome that some people experience that can be deadly. I don't have that. Again, God's grace.
Okay.
The first time I did it 15 years ago, my religious Jesus fast, as I called it, I broke the fast on my mom's birthday. I made myself keto cake because I was doing keto back then. I lost 45 pounds and I ate a massive plate of food, a lot of food. Didn't have the refeeding syndrome, but 40 days is a lot. Also, 45 pounds is a lot. And I gained half of it back almost within 2 weeks. So this time I lost 21 pounds. I expect still being to do the Boz thing, what Kelly was talking about earlier, and measuring my ketones and eating in a different window. Probably 5 to 8 pounds of gaining, I'm thinking. But here's the biggest thing for me. I'm only going to weigh myself once a week. That's, to me, and I'm only going to do it on Sunday. And I do it every day. I'm obsessed with that scale.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to keep it in the basement. And before I do my lives on Sunday, then weigh myself and take it from there for the entire month.
Yeah. I've been weighing myself every day. This past entire month, just because I'm trying to understand like what happens and how your body changes a little bit, because I'm not super strict carnivore. That's like my base. I start with electrolytes and then I have my omelet. That's like how every day starts. In the evening, it might go a little bit different. Maybe one night I'll have chicken breast, but then maybe another night I'll have, I don't know, like a taco or something. So it's got a shell, but it just kind of depends. But I notice right away when I eat something that has carbs, it doesn't take very long and immediately I fluff up by 5 pounds. So Saturday, when I did my interview with Christy at Meeting Wellness, I got down to 225. Since I've been carnivore, my lowest was 223.5. So I finally got back to like 225, and then I gained 5 of that back. So like this morning, I'm 230. So it just changes, depending on what I'm eating.
Yeah, inflammation, weight from water is a bear. I know it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. But I'll tell you what, you cannot deny, you really cannot deny the benefits of carnivore. Oh my gosh. I've just done a lot of trial and error, and I used to have really, really bad restless leg at night. Oh my gosh, it hurts so bad and you cannot get to sleep. And I would put heat on my legs to try to help. If I'm eating just carnivore that day, I don't have that symptom. So it's like I figured it out, Hey, Maxie. I figured it out, and it's eye-opening, and I, like a lot of people, someone can tell me until they're blue in the face what I need to do, and I'm not going to listen. And then when I have my own experiences and I'm just like, oh my gosh, then I listen. But it's been an incredible experience, and I'm really looking forward to the next 6 months of seeing how this changes, how this continues to change my life. Also, I used to get migraines a lot. In the last 7 months, I've only had one.
Wow, because of carnivore.
I would assume it's the only thing I've changed.
Amazing. I thought I was looking for Lance too. I saw Mason was talking to Lance, and I thought, wait a minute, I missed it. Oh, Barbara's back again. Barbara, how was your yarn shopping, Barbara?
Yarn.
Terry's saying, pick somebody else out of the rabbit hat. I'll save mine for another drawing later, Jerry. Okay, so she wants me to pick somebody else. Let's do it. Let's see what. I'm not going to look this time, you guys. I'm not looking. I'm just picking out of a bowl. No colors, no rhyme, no reason. Just grab something. It's pink again. Let's see. Donna. It's a girl's name.
Donna Ray?
Donna Ray, yep.
Yay!
She did a couple of recipes for me, like Aaron in a pen. So Donna, you win. Terry said, pick another. Thank you, Donna. Thank Terry for that win. Thank you.
Congratulations,
Terry.
Donna.
Air frying Auntie is here. Hi there. Hello from work. I can relate because I listen to you all while I'm at work too. Everybody's saying hello to Air frying Auntie. Inflammation sucks, says Mason.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, Donna. Lynn said you called my name earlier. Wait a minute. You're air frying Auntie. Well, hang on a second. Shauna, I had to subscribe to you today. Did you get my subscription request? Donna, Cindy, Aaron, Kelly, Terry, where is Shauna? Shauna, this is the pick that I did. So I had to subscribe to you but I did not see the video that you made for the contest. So I put you in. Lynn said she definitely saw it. Tell us about, if you can, because I know you're at work, Shauna. Tell us the recipe that you did for us, if you can. If you can.
She said it. She put it on Facebook.
Oh, yes, that it was strawberry shortcakey related, I think. Yeah, and it was on Facebook. Because what I need to do is, well, let me accept my friend request. And what I'll do, Shauna, is I'll congratulate you in a YouTube post and then take your recipe and put it onto YouTube as a post, a general post to acknowledge you as a winner as well. Excellent. You're in the car already. That was fast.
Yeah, we did 33 minutes. He just wanted to rest the whole time, which is totally fine because it's hot. I get it. It's 84 degrees. But I was like, okay, let's go now because I want to get him home. So, but yeah, we're just a little short hop, skip, and a jump from home, and we'll get him home, get him some more water, and he'll lay in front of the fan, and he'll be a happy puppy the rest of the day.
Excellent. Yes.
Congratulations,
Shauna. Yes, go ahead.
Yes, congratulations, Shauna. I missed like the whole like first hour of your live. How many winners have you had today?
I did. How many did I do? Well, I picked six names, but Terry relinquished hers, so that's why I gave it to Donna. It was going to be $100 worth of prizes. So I did $20 gift cards. So somebody like Shauna will have to send me a text or a cell phone. Shauna, my telephone number is a Milwaukee area code. There's only one area code in Milwaukee. 507, and then type out SLUM, SLUM. Send me a text, and then later when I pick up the gift cards, that's how I'm giving it to everybody. So Erin knows, for example, I've given her a couple of gift cards that way as well. I just send it the number that way. I don't mail anything. And then you guys take that number, input it into Amazon, and then you can spend it accordingly to what you want to do. It was fun. So Shauna saying that she did a shortcake. It was too hot to cook that day. I know this whole heat thing blew me away. She's saying, thank you.
A shortcake sounds really good right now.
It sure does. And it's 98 degrees and it feels like 110 according to Maria. And Maria lives in Texas. Yikes.
Is Maria Mia's girls? Okay. Yep. Okay. Hi, Maria. She lives in Texas. Yeah, it's probably pretty warm down there. Jerry, what's it like in Wisconsin?
Yeah, it was supposed to be in the mid 80s. I have not been, well, I've been live for the last 2 hours. So it was comfortable. I ate my sardines outside and drank water for my true ate it with a spoon break fast.
How's the smoke?
Nothing, no more by the grace of God. Thank you. I mean, we have not, no more.
Good.
That's gone. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. South Texas, Maria is saying that's even hotter. Okay. Whoa. What was that? May I message you on Facebook Messenger later? I guess you can. I don't know how to say this. Well, I can probably type in your code. I think I'll do it that way. Shauna, I'll probably do it that way. I have to still yet leave the house. I want to get a pedicure today. So then I have to pick up the gift cards later. But I'll still be on at tomorrow at 12 noon as well. My usual Sunday. Book of James continues, Kelly. The excitement continues tomorrow. Book of James.
But he's mean. James is mean. Come on, James is mean.
But it's such a short book. I know, Truth Hurts. What did I say? It was 3 1/3 pages. That's a tiny little book.
Of course, Paul's not much better either. And he wrote the biggest part of the New Testament.
True that. Right.
So, Jerry, you go every Sunday at noon?
Oh yeah,
Live?
live Saturday and Sunday, and unless something happens, and then I'll put up a community post saying I can't do it for whatever reason. It's usually right after Rick on Saturday, and then
Okay.
Sunday, of course, it's during Sunday carnivore Sunday school. So everybody goes there for the knowledge. I don't have a big audience. I don't gain the numbers. I'm not an Amy by any stretch of the imagination. And then after I'm done, then Kelly usually. Are you coming on tomorrow, Kelly? Are you going live?
No, I'm still on. I'm on call for work, and it'll be well until I return to work. Tomorrow will be my last emergency on call day until I return. I will be back live August 9th because I'll be back home because I will head to Indiana Friday, stay overnight, and after the meetup's over, we're gonna come right back home. So I'll be back home Saturday night.
Gotcha. Now our bosses decided to drop us a bombshell yesterday. Well, Thursday. They said every other week were mandatory Saturdays. Now remember, you guys, I work 60 hours of work during the week. That'll be 68 hours. I will take your $2,000 name of company I work for. You want to give me 2,000, I will take it. But my lives on Saturday will be a whole lot shorter because I start at 2:00 in the afternoon. So Saturdays will be 1 hour every 2 weeks for me.
Okay, awesome.
But it will-
Awesome.
It will. Now you're home now. That was really fast. Wow.
Yeah, we're not normally we walk. Normally we walk to the park, but it's too hot to like actually get him to the park.
I'm hearing. Now I saw above your head as you were videographing those lights above your head. Can you do a shot of the lights? Do you like those lights? Did you get them from Costco? And do you like them? Whoops.
I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go.
Yeah. Uh-oh. She clicked this out, but that's okay. She'll be back.
Oh.
I bought those lights from Costco myself. Okay, Des, hang on 1 second, Des. I'll get you back on screen.
Well, maybe.
There
not.
you go.
Okay.
There you go, Des.
Yeah.
Okay, I see them now. Do you like those lights? I love mine. I love them.
Yes, I have them. I have 2 strings. They connect there, and then they go this way. So there's just like a V, and that's my downstairs area. And then up the steps, I have them running on this one side, and then my deck is a mess. It's been raining a lot lately and kind of windy, so ignore the haphazardness of my deck here, but they go like all the way. They go all the way around.
Nice.
At
Are
night,
they
it's really
solar
pretty.
or are they plug-in or solars?
They are plugins, and I use this type of a plugin right here, and we use it through the Sync app. So yeah, there's just 2 plugs, and then these buttons will turn it on and on, or on and off. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got
like
them
it.
from Sam. No. I'm sorry. I did not get these from Sam's. I got them from Target.
Oh. I love
Yeah.
them. I have one set that is solar along the outside part of the deck, and then the 2, like how yours are the plugins to mine.
Yeah.
And I love them. I have to put them on a timer though, which is fine. It's fine.
Yeah, ours are on a timer through the Sync app. CYNC. I don't know. Anyway, they're through that app. And then what was I gonna say? Oh, I have them on all the time. And then I finally here's Kira. You gonna say hi to everybody?
Oh, precious baby.
Yeah. You say, I'm 15 and I have thyroid issues now. So my mom gives me medicine twice a day.
Oh, baby kid. Cute.
You're a ham, aren't you? Yeah, you sure are. Well, anyway, yeah, so I finally put them on a timer because I felt rude that they were just on like all the time every night. And I'm like, oh, these poor neighbors, it's probably like shining into their bedrooms or whatever. But then I have these that are solar. They're like glass. This is glass. I wanted this to be glass, but it's plastic, so it's kind of gross. I don't know how to I don't know. But they work pretty good, these solar ones, but they have to get enough light during the day. So some of them, I want to say maybe it's this one, doesn't work because he's in the shade way too much. Yeah. So
Yeah, and I have those that higher illuminate my flag at night. So they look like rocks that go up
Yeah.
against the flag. So
yeah.
we unplugged the flag light and did the
I love little
rocks.
bees.
And that seems to work okay. Insofar as cleaning, I can tell you I take rubbing alcohol on the top, and that takes away whatever kind of schmutz is on those, and that clears them up, Des. Oh, we dropped Des. There
Every
we
time I
go.
switch,
Oh, there's
every
There
time
we
I
go.
switch to the camera, it kicks me off. I was gonna
There we go. Excellent. Oh, that's okay. My phone does weird things. There
it
you go,
won't-
Des.
it won't let me switch it back. So now you just have to look at my yard instead of
No,
me.
it looks humongous, beautiful. I love your yard. Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. It's a giant litter box for all three of our pets, but hey, it works. This is my prized possession right here though. I love Florida and I love the tropical like banana trees. I think they're so gorgeous. I'm so jealous of Rick's yard. So this is my Nebraska version of a banana tree.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
and that comes up every year, and you take it in the house.
Nope, it comes up every year.
Wow.
And they multiply. Like this shorter one has lots of pups. So we'll see next year. I have no idea what this is going to look like, but yeah.
Beautiful. Your yard is
Mhm.
beautiful. Your house is the
Thank
whole
you.
deck. It's beautiful.
Thank you. That's my Althea. It was really windy the other day and she like leans over to the side. So I got to get my rake and push her back up again.
Listen, girl, I am horticulturally challenged. I know what
Yeah.
grass looks like in evergreen trees. That's it. Christmas trees. That's all I know. It's beautiful. Shauna even is saying too that your yard is beautiful. She's saying beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I'll tell my husband. He does the majority of it.
Yeah, tell him he's doing a great
Okay.
job. Shauna works from 11 until 7 every other Saturday. That will be me, Shauna, every other Saturday working from 2 until 10. Craziness. But I'm soon to retire. My biggest thing is mentally for me. Retirement, stagnation. What am I going to do? Am I going to sit on YouTube all day? I don't want that. I just want to work and do stuff.
Hi.
Amy's here. Hello, Amy. She's been busy.
hi,
editing-
Amy.
She's
Hi,
editing
Amy.
your tech classes, and she's saying you have a beautiful home as well.
Yes,
And a
thank you.
kitty.
It's a home. Yes. 2 kitties and a dog, and they're all rescues, aren't you?
Exactly. Oh, there's Leslie from England. Hi, Leslie from England. Right now it is, let me think, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8 to 9, 9:15 at night in England. Ooh, it's late. We're so glad that you made Uncle Charlie's here. Hello. Here's Uncle Charlie's question. How are you guys doing? Jerry, what did you break your fast with today? I started a fast Thursday. So far, today is day 3. I don't know how long. I had bone broth, Uncle Charlie. I had 2 cans of sardines, and now half of a pizza, Uncle Charlie. Watch what I did. I did this pizza because if you saw my video, Uncle Charlie, last night at 11 o'clock at night, I made a recipe video at 11 o'clock at night and did a live for 20 minutes about what I would eat. I made a calzone and a pizza, Uncle Charlie, but I ate half of the pizza. I am plant hospice, is Shauna is saying.
No, you don't
Yeah.
come on, get up here. Come
Plant-
on, you feeling left out because there's a key cat and a dog. Come on, get up here. Get here, dude. Come on.
Let's see, I
You're
can't
not
turn
getting the muffins.
Yeah,
Come on.
I can't-
Come on, get up here. Come on.
I can't turn my
No.
camera around, so you're stuck with my cat now.
Come on.
Yeah, beautiful. Aw. There he is. Ta-da!
Hi.
Hound dog.
And
Kelly,
what's his name?
name?
Dude, his name is Dude. I nickname him a goofy hound dog because he actually is kind of part hound dog. If Beagle is classified hound dog, he is part hound dog, but he's also
Yeah.
part blue healer.
Hi,
He's giving me that
dude.
blue healer look. But he says, I want one of those muffins. I gave you
Yeah.
the pre-cooked egg stuff that was left over. Was that enough? You got ground beef and cheese and egg. Now, I'm saving those for tomorrow.
And you're done editing it now. You don't have any more to do?
Oh, I'm editing it, but it won't take me long to edit. It's doing shorts don't take me long at all because all I got to do is just take the clips, short them together, and then after I'm done here, I will do voice over on certain parts of it.
Nice. Now, Shauna is saying that if you need a plant to die, she can usher it to the heavens above. She is not a plant mama.
Yeah. Hey, Shauna, you and me both. If
Yeah,
it weren't for my husband, oh boy.
me,
I'm doing good.
horticultural challenged.
I'm doing good just to keep my catnip alive in my little boots over here.
Mhm.
And usually it dies after like a couple of days, but there's my catnip. So that's
Aw.
that's my extent of things I can keep alive. The rest is my husband.
Nice. Shauna is saying, LOL, laugh out loud. I'm not great with plants either, says Amy. Yep, no, me, plants, ain't have. So how many cats do you have too?
Are you hungry, sweetie? I have two. Kira is my 15-year-old. She turned 15 this year. And then Milo is my male cat. And he is like 6 or 7, something like that. He's a chunky monkey. I think this girl's hungry. That's why she's bugging me so much. She, with her thyroid, it's hyperthyroidism. She is just starved all the time. And if I don't feed her, she throws up because her tummy is like unsettled. So,
Oh, now she looks bigger there on this picture than she did laying down. She looks smaller. She looks big, fluffy.
Yes. We get her clipped. So her hair is like, I would say, a third of what it normally is. It's normally really long. But we get her shaved, and she doesn't like she doesn't like the process of it, but she does like to be shaved. I think it's easier for her to keep herself clean. But yeah, she's only 7 pounds 6 ounces, so she's just a little thing. Yeah, she's normally around like 11, so she's gotten quite thin on me, and I didn't know what the heck was wrong with her, but now we know. Yeah.
Hyperthyroidism?
Yes, hyper. So she, like at night, she gets the zoomies in the house, and it makes me happy because I'm like, she's 15. Look at her go flying everywhere, So you think she's young and she's just having fun, Well, it turns out it's her thyroid making her just go bananas. And then she wakes me up a lot. She's hungry a lot. She eats way more than she ever used to. And I just thought, what is going on with her, Yeah. So we took her to the vet. We did a blood panel, and for a 15-year-old cat, and she's an indoor-outdoor cat, they were so impressed with her blood panel. They're like, oh my gosh, she is so healthy, except for her thyroid. It was above 20, whatever that means, but totally off the charts.
Yeah,
so
I don't know cat labs either.
Yeah, so she's been on thyroid medicine. It's just it's like a lotion that I rub inside of her ear. And we got her down to 9, but they said for a cat, she needs to be closer to 4 or 4.5. So now I give her medicine twice a day, and then we'll retest her in 30 days. and see where she's at.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maria and Shauna are complimenting the cat. So cute.
Yeah.
And Shauna is telling us that she has Lego flowers in her room because she's the plant killer lady.
Mhm. Yep.
Oh, the medicine is also what makes her hungry. See, Maria knows a lot.
Oh.
A lot. Any advice for animals? Ask Maria. She's down with it. Girl's got it going on with animals for sure.
Awesome. Well, this is good to know.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, she was in a litter of like, I don't know, like 9 or 10 kittens. It was ridiculous. And the mom just basically quit taking care of her.
Oh,
So, yeah, she was going to die. And I wasn't going to take her because she was going to die. I mean, I'll just be honest. I was like, this kitten's going to die. I'm not going to take this one. It was just a farm kitty, you know. But when I would go over to where the litter was, she was the only one that would come to me. And I thought, this is so strange. Like, she can't see because her eyes are matted shut. I don't, but she just comes to me. So I thought, okay, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe this is the kitten I'm supposed to take, I guess. So I feel like she's my first rescue because she was going to die anyway on the farm. And yeah, so I took her and went and got her tested for feline leukemia and some other stuff. And they were like, nope, she's fine. But we got her cleaned up and she's just been the absolute best cat ever. Absolute best
amazing.
cat ever. Mm-hmm.
So
And then-
calm. She loves you.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she's a snug. She's a snuggler, man. She loves her time. She loves to be pet. She loves to roll over. She loves everybody. And she's a people person. You know, people come to the house and she's like, oh, I'm sorry. Do you give pets? Because if you do, I'm available.
Hi, Dan. Danivore Lions Danivore podcast is here. Now,
Hi, Dan.
correct me if I'm wrong. Dan, aren't you going right now to Europe? Shouldn't you be in Europe? Aren't you going to France? Or are you in transition? Where in the world is Lions Danivore podcast?
Well, Jerry, while you figure out where in the world is Lions Danivore podcast, I'm going to take Kira inside and get her something to eat. But thanks for letting me join you guys.
We appreciate you. Thank you for coming
Yeah.
on.
Sorry you can't see me again. Otherwise, I'd wave goodbye. You know, hugs and kisses and all the things, right?
Hugs and kisses, best wishes. Thank you for coming on. I
Yeah.
enjoyed seeing you today. And most importantly, here we go. Sing it with me, everybody in the chats. Happy early birthday to you.
To you.
Happy early
Happy-
birthday to you.
Tell me.
Happy early birthday, dear Desiree. We love you, my darling. Happy early birthday to you, and many more, so many more. Wishing you the bestest 45th birthday ever.
Thank you, Jerry. Come on, Kira. Let's get your snacky snack. Come on. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
So sweet, so sweet. Wow, I loved it. I love spending time with you guys. To me, it's God's gift to me on the weekends, spending time with my Facebook family. What's for dinner tonight then, Kelly? The muffins, is that your dinner, or are you gonna
That's it. I'm done for the day.
God,
I had that steak this morning. What's that?
You had the steak earlier.
Yeah, and then I had these muffins, and that's it. And Goofy Hound Dog's over here drooling. No, you're not getting any of it. He's giving me that blue healer look. Please.
Dave on the record is saying no Marilyn. Nope, I didn't sing like Marilyn Monroe this time. It's a girl thing, you know, girls to girls singing Marilyn's kind of creepy, I think. Everybody say happy birthday to Desiree. How exciting. She's not going to be on YouTube tomorrow. She should be celebrating.
They do. If they don't, don't go out, just go and get you a good steaks, bring it back, and have a at-home date.
Mhm. Absolutely. Now, this pizza that I made, granted, I have not eaten, so I get it, but it's coming back on me a little bit, not heartburn, but the taste is coming back. So I know I'm done. And I also know that I want to limit my spice intake and the cheese for this month. So this will be Monday, these leftovers, that'll be the end of me for cheese for this month.
Yeah, I that's one thing I have learned on the last one, especially when on the Lion diet, because I didn't have any dairy except for 2 times. One for the Pacemaker Pizza Challenge, and the other one was I added some cream cheese to my ground beef that I used up, and that's it. I treat it as a condiment, or I treat it as a treat, or if I do a recipe like this is the only time, it's every now and then. I'm not going to have dairy every day because it's bad.
Right. That's how I feel with that. It tasted really good. The afterburn, it's not a bad thing. It's mild, but yeah, I can't eat this whole pizza. There was a time I would have. Not today. Today's not the one. Now, Shauna is saying she made ketovore sloppy joes for dinner, and she's going to have them with cheese chips. Fabulous. That I like. I like kind of a spicy Tex-Mexy kind of soupy sloppy Joe kind of bowl. That I would like with the cheese chips, Shauna. Yum. That sounds fabulous. And Des is just saying that she started experimenting steaks in the air fryer. Oh, Kelly, now is your turn. Tell Desiree what you think about the way you and I both make our steaks in the air fryer.
You want a quick, convenient way, and your steaks are hard as a rock? Put them in an air fryer. You can do 450 air broil for 450 degrees for probably 20 minutes, and you get a good rare steak, get a good crust on the outside. Today I did one that was fully thawed out. Of course, it's a really thick steak. Thin steaks is kind of hard to do in the air fryer. I haven't figured that one out yet, but the thick one, I did it air broil. That's temperature of 450. I took the grate out where it's cooked when it's bathing its own rendered fat while it's cooking. I got a crust about halfway, about 10 minutes. I flipped it over, cooked it for another almost 10 minutes, and it came out a beautiful medium rare to rare steak.
That is my opinion, the best way. And I know Aaron even agrees with us too, Kelly, to make them from frozen state perfect. Now, Des is saying here in her storefront for the fertility line, she will be adding Donate Life and Pet Rescue shirts later today. That's the plan. Excellent. We will look for that to your channel. If you can't tell, most of what I cook is done in the air fryer. Yeah, because your name is Air Fry and Auntie. Yep, I hear you. I like it. I like the concept. Frozen steak, unsalted, she wants to know, Kelly. Do you have yours unsalted?
Yeah, I salt mine when it's out.
Me too, Des. Same thing. I feel as though sometimes it's very rare, but if I leave a steak in the refrigerator for 2 days on a wire rack, nothing around it, just air drying, if you will, air aging in the refrigerator for 2 days, that's salted in itself. That's a different type of cook. Then I'll put that in cast iron over my stove to maybe crust it up different than an air fryer. Have you ever tried that, Kelly?
What's that?
With the cast iron steaks.
Oh yeah, I done dry brine. I've done it where I set in the fridge for 4 days. I did it, 24 hours on the grill, 4 days on, 4 days as well, cast iron grill, whatever it is. Now when I do grill, I do indirect grilling where you put your hot coals on one side and you have a cool side. I have a Weber grill. And so, it's a bigger dome grill, but it's smaller. So I do have a temperature probe that is Bluetooth linked to my phone. And, I'll go inside, and when it hits, I'll have it hit a temperature, if it's out, on the grill, temperature less than 99, maybe 100 degrees. Once I hits that, I go out, I'll pull that. And I have welder's gloves, hot welder's gloves, the thick welder's gloves. And what I do, and I learned this trick, I stole this trick from Steve Reichland, Barbecue University, Primal Grill. He's the one on PBS. Took that, and you turn that grill around. That's the great about the Weber kettle grill. You can take your grill grate and you take the handles and you just spin it around right on top of that. Let it sear for let it get a good sear, about less than a minute. I'll pull it off, flip it over, do it again, and turn it around. And then I let them rest for a little bit, salt them down.
Yep. Yeah. And the air frying auntie also agrees because she does air frying. She says, yes, frozen steak in the air fryer. And look who decided to come back. Barbara, she's back from shopping for Jan.
Jan.
Didn't think
from the star. Jan from the Jan star.
Stop. So no R's. Rare star. Yeah, Barbara, I'm trying to keep with competition with you. I think when I retire, I'm going to take the afternoon time for people that want to just kick back in the afternoon after work, the after work people getting ready to make their meal, drive homes, people like Dan that are out in vacationing right now. And Maria wants to know how Barbara's shopping adventure was. Now, okay, Desiree's taking notes from us. She's saying right here, air dried in the refrigerator, 2 to 4 days unsalted, then cooking cast iron. Yep, that's how she does it normally. Once cooked, she adds a pat of cold butter to the top of it and lets it rest for 5 minutes. And that sounds fabulous. Now, Shauna uses her Ninja Pro air fryer. It has a probe that you can plug right in. Helpful. Same with my Basement Probe air fryer too. Now, with the frozen steaks, as we know, Kelly, you can't stick a probe in the frozen steak.
No.
That's an obvious one. So we have to go by touch. Hey, look who's here. Kurt, you are here. I process my loin, liberally salt, and air dry on the rack for 2 days on the counter. Yes, I remember you talking about that in a previous video or in the chat. I remember that. Maybe it was on Rick's channel that you were talking about it. That sounded interesting. And that's not really bad because for us, the inside, I would have to probably do it putting it in a microwave. That's my opinion because of the dogs. Not that they would jump on the counter, but dog fur flying and all that stuff. That's just me. I get you. Yes, we got this night and day. Barbara at night and Jerry during the day. Hi, Kurt. Kurt, no shirt, Kurt. Lynn is saying hi to you, Kurt. My daughter bought me $200 of Jan. Fabulous. Good day, Lynn. Maria saying hi to Kurt. So is Leslie. Good day. Hello, Jerry and Kelly. Good afternoon, my friend, says Amanda. Amanda's back. She's back again. Amanda. Do it, Jerry. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Desiree is saying, thank you, everybody, again, for the early birthday wishes. I'm moving into a half listening phase while I work on my shirts. You go, girl. Absolutely. And Kurt is saying, good day to you, Yellow Rose. Amanda the Carnivore, hi again. All the same people. It's yummy. It sounds fabulous, Kurt. It really does. I don't mind the aged taste. It had to take me a while to get used to the seeing it and understanding the concept of air drying meats. I've not done it on the counter though. That's going to take me a minute to get used to that. But the smell, initially I thought this is bad. The taste kept me coming back. I like it. Barbara says she doesn't understand putting meat in the fridge for days in the fridge. Doesn't it go bad? Nope, not at all. You keep it in the refrigerator on a rack and you don't have to cover it or anything. And I do mine.
The salt is curing it. It's basically the same thing as curing meat, but you're using salt, and that's it. Dry brine.
Yeah, a lot of salt, Barbara, and it dry brines it. And if you do it for 2 days, it doesn't smell off. I think if Dr. Kiltz doesn't Kiltz have something crazy that he does, leaves it in for weeks or months at a time?
He's got a dry aged fridge. That's what it is. Chris Cooking Nashville has one too.
That's right. Air frying Auntie Shauna is saying, Desiree, what say I'm later this month? Oh, Shauna has a birthday later this month. Happy early birthday to you, Shauna. Amanda is saying good afternoon to you, Shauna. Now Kurt's giving us his same thing when Kelly says. Salt helps preserve, Barbara. And Kurt has to wear a shirt after surgery. He's letting us know. Kurt, hello, how are you? Says Leslie. Oh, no, says Manda. Sorry about that. Leslie saying hi to Maria. I love you too, Manda. Thank you so much. Good day to you. Okay, Kurt's saying, gotta go. Company arrived. Thanks for hopping on, Kurt. We appreciate you. Can someone do a video on it so I can see? What do you think, Kelly? Do you want to do the video on dry aging or should I? Up to you.
I have done a video. If you look back during when I was my channel last year when it was Broken Carnivore, I did a dry brine 4-day chuck roast, and I also did steak. So I do have those videos in my, a year ago.
Do you have I don't know if you have the ability right now to link it. You are a moderator on my channel. I think you are.
Yeah. Let me see. We go over here to Jerry and Kelly is frozen on screen because it stopped. Go back.
Apparently Gary did one too. So yeah, well, if you can link that for Barbara, I would appreciate you. And I will read the comment here that Des just wrote. Grandma Barb, I hope you don't mind, but I have been sharing your interviews with Dr. Kiltz to anyone who is interested in carnivore. If I were to pick one story, yours is my go-to. I don't think she minds one iota, but we will wait and see what she says. Now, Leslie is saying that Dr. Chafee does the same with his meat. See, that's these doctors. No, Kelly, seriously. They got all this money. They can afford these dry age refrigerators. You and I, shoot, in our Frigidaire for 2 to 4 days. Okay, Barbara saying, okay. Dry age video apparently is on Gary's channel too. Does Gary have a dry age refrigerator? I know he lives on a golf course too.
Sorry, I got a little excited there. I want to test it, but there is. I just posted the video for the dry brine on the chuck roast, and I'm gonna go ahead and go in. I had it tested. That's why if you hear yes, like Napoleon Dynamite, it worked. I wanted to make sure because I never did it through the computer. I always had it through the phone.
Nice.
And now, oh yeah, and it right next video over here. It's called Game Changer. Back over.
It's coming
Here
your
comes
way.
the next one. Paste.
Nice. There you go, Barbara. Kelly's got
And it worked.
Fabulous. There you go, Barbara. Click on it, and then you can save to watch. So that's what I do during lives. I click on it right away. Then I save to watch later. Put that in the file. And you got a thumbs up from Mason here. All is good.
Yeah, it's definitely a game changer, the dry brine. I learned that from Steven Reichlin. If anybody's not familiar with him, go to PBS. If you have the Create channel, look him up. He is also does Barbecue University. He does Primal Grill, and then there's another one that he does that's really good.
Yeah, Barbara said she pulled it up. She put both of them, and she's going to watch them after this. Excellent. Now, Shauna is saying, I have to help my client out. She has to help her client out. Have a great weekend, everybody. Jerry, I sent you a text to your phone. Excellent. And as soon as I get the gift cards, I will send it out to you as well. Congratulations. Yes, what I do too. I got them both up. Barbara's got them both up. We're good. And everybody's saying goodbye. Goodbye to everybody. Now, Amanda is saying, so funny. I was literally just telling Chad, her husband, about dry aging roasts, etc., in the fridge. See? And then we're talking about it. Thank you. Bye, Shauna. See ya. Have a great day. Wow. Does anybody else want to hop on and talk about what they want to do different during the month of August, if anything different? Kelly and I are pretty much, we laid it out earlier. Not a lot of changes for both of us, except I'll be eating. I'm going to have less cheese other than that pizza I ate today.
I think I'm going to try another one, but next time I do these either bacon wrapped or, with chopped up bacon in it. Cause I was like, man, this would be a great, cause that's like, it's either you can serve them warm or it's a great grab and go breakfast out the door, or a great grab and go snack out the door. I'm thinking about making some of these and take with me on the way to Indiana next week. Cause this would be great to have. Grab and go, not grab and grow. Very delicious.
Absolutely. How long is the trip for you from your house to the meetup?
I say, if with some stops, 7 hours. Other than that, 6. It's about 6 hours to get there. Probably 7, because I think I'm going to take the only part of the interstate I'll be taking is from Hannibal to probably Decatur, Illinois. And then from there, I'm just going to take a U.S. highway route that goes straight into Indianapolis, right through there. It's called U.S. Highway 36. It runs right through Missouri as well. So we call it the CKC 110 Expressway, because they not only part of US 36 is that it's basically a expressway, 4-lane expressway that uses from Kansas City to Chicago. They call it the CKC 110, and it goes from Kansas City to Chicago, and it's pretty quick. To me, if I was traveling, that would be the way to go instead of taking Interstate 70, which it's a mess right now because they are widening it, and not only widening it, they are actually completely rebuilding it. All new lanes and everything.
Oh, I bet that's a mess. That's the bad thing about summer travel construction.
Yeah, and like the first section was from Columbia, Missouri to what they call Kingdom City, Missouri. And then that project is already half done. It'll be completely done. But the worst of that project is getting ready to, start as soon as they get some new bridges built where they can open it. Then the thing I never understood, I was a kid when they did this, US 63, because US 63 it starts up in Wisconsin and it goes down, well, actually ends in Louisiana, but originally Arkansas, and it goes right through it. I'm just 8 miles from the highway, but goes through Columbia, and they decided instead of at the time they needed to build an interchange, they decided, well, we'll just do a bypass and it'll be fine. Well, now Columbia is, back then it was already 80,000, 90,000 people. Now it's 130 plus students when students are here, because there's three major. We have the University of Missouri, we have Columbia College, we have Stevens College, and then you have the satellite campuses from some of the other colleges here. So you have probably 130 to 150,000 people, certain parts of the year in a city. And then they decided, the state decided, well, we'll just keep the original one and we'll do this bypass, and never thought about this. And now everything's built up around it. So now they're improving it, but still it's not much an improvement unless you're coming off of I-70 and going south on 63, or going north and going on I-70 west. If you try to get on the highway from I-70 eastbound or going to go 63 north, you still have to get off and go through all this stinking stoplights again. So it's a disaster. I'm like, come on, Missouri. Have you not seen Texas, how they just build interchanges up and over probably skyscrapers? I'm surprised they ain't building over top of skyscrapers yet. I mean, they got some pretty high interchanges.
Absolutely. I hear you. Now, Lynn is putting her 2 cents about what I wanted to say as well. That's a long drive for a meetup, Kelly. She's looking forward to meeting you finally here in Indiana. Are you going to spend the night over there in Indiana?
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Oh no, I'm not going to do a one day. That's crazy. My dad has done that before, where he went to basketball games when he was alive. He went clear to Wabash Valley. It's in Sims, Indiana. And that's like 6 hours over there. It's like the same as a trip. And he made it back. I mean, that's the way, same thing as Missouri when we did it in one day, but no, heck no, I'm not getting up. No, I'm not taking no 6 hour trip. No, it's a mini road trip. It's kind of a mini vacation. That way my daughter can have this too. Cause stop at the hotel. We can swim in the pool. We can have a good evening. And then we go to the meetup, and then we just head straight home.
Excellent. That'll be good. And of course, Mom is going to watch the dog. Dude.
Yes. Do.
And Grandma likes to, or Dude likes Grandma?
Oh, yeah. They actually do pretty good.
Good.
Yeah, he'll stay here. No, she doesn't.
Okay. Got it. Grand dog.
Goofy hound dog.
I think for me, I like our German Shepherds. I don't think I would ever have a different breed other than a German Shepherd, just because I'm used to their demeanor, but that's just me. But we always grew up with mutts all of our life. We didn't have shelter dogs or rescue dogs back in the time. You just knew somebody had a puppy and they asked you, do you want a dog? And they were usually mixed mutts, if you will. We didn't specifically go out searching for a designer dog. My husband had German Shepherds, so he wanted them, so it just stuck with us.
Oh wow. Yeah. My daughter said, you ought to get a dog. Well, of course, she also, wants a horse, but I'm like, no, I can't afford that. I'm not getting a horse. And I said, right now, one dog is okay. And, I don't want to get another dog. Down the road is later, but but at the time, my future, I was thinking about getting this homestead started, but I think I'm going to put that on hold, because I think I'm going to enjoy my life before, that's because I'm not selling this property. I'm not selling the land or anything like that. I am, I still want to do that. I still want to have a small farm, have goats and sheep and stuff like that. But right now, the next thing I want to do is a venture. I want to venture, and who knows where that goes. I mean, a lot of people really likes that. Like, one of the things that I'm going to do next year, we have what they call the Katy Trail. It's a Katy Trail State Park. It is the longest gravel biking, hiking trail in the United States. It's 240 miles. It goes from Clinton, Missouri to St. Charles, Missouri. That's 240 miles. They actually, I hadn't decided how I'm going to do this. I could do this in bits and pieces. I thought about doing it bits and pieces, where I do from Clinton to Windsor, and then where I can just bike it back, or I'll do it from Clinton to Sedalia, and then just bike back to my car, and then just keep on traveling from certain ones, or or they have this deal where they have it twice a year, and I would do the fall one, and actually, it'll cost, it's $450, but they take care of your camping. You don't have to worry about a tent or anything. And then you can actually meet in Clinton, and then you pay the shuttle to shuttle you back to your car, or you can go to St. Charles and they will shuttle you to St. Charles or to Clinton with your bicycle and go, or you can pay a shuttle service in St. Charles and they will shuttle you to Clinton, Missouri, and you just do your own camping, do it, everything on your own. So I hadn't decided which way I want to do it, because I think the first thing I'm going to do, it might be just doing it bits and pieces, because the first part of the trail, if I do, so I can get used to it again, because that's been a while since I rode my bike, and it's flat. It's in the Missouri River bottom from New Franklin, Missouri to Rocheport, Missouri. Now I might do that, as video. So most likely, because these might be day Saturday trips where I'll do the video, but then I'll edit it through the week, and it'll be the following Saturday. While I'm filming my next adventure, whatever it is, I'll be doing that. So, and it might be doing a series with the Katy Trail first, and I might do that. I'll do this, and then I'm going to bike from Boonville, Missouri to maybe Sedalia or something like that, and then do certain sections of it. It'd be really neat. It's an adventure.
I would say so myself. Absolutely. And you're going to do this by yourself or with Cheyenne?
Most likely I'll probably do it by myself. Now there's going to be other adventures like floating the Ozark rivers, and some of this, I might end up we have several state parks, not only in northern Missouri, but we have the Mark Twain National Forest, we have the Ozark National Scenic Riverways, we have the cave system. Like now, if we do go and tour caves, she's going with me. But before I do move on to do this, I am getting I'm going to get me a good quality GoPro camera instead of using my phone. Right now, doing my videos, I do with a tablet, and it is not that great. It gets by, and I try to get it best I can, CapCut, but I can't, some places where I can zoom in, but the one good thing about CapCut, you can actually make it where you can zoom in. But I want to get where I can actually have a better quality camera, but that's next year to come.
Good. Excellent. Are you taking Amy's tech class too?
No, I have not yet.
Well, you got to do the kilts course. That's next when you rehab yourself.
Yeah, I already got it paid for. It's paid for. I may get started on a little bit here and there to get, looking into it on, evenings that I'm not. I may even look at it this evening, because you have to do it on the computer. You can't do it on the phone. It says do not do it on the phone. It will mess up. So it's better to do it on the computer, because I was just kind of reviewing a little bit on the phone, and it said do not do that. I just kind of want to see what it is. But yeah, they have like a intro. So yep. And Alia had, they recognized on Kilt's Mighty Tribe who the new coaches, the new certified coaches that have just got their certificate, and the new students. So I am one of the students.
Great. How many is in this new class that's coming up?
I have to look. I think there was at least 6 I saw. They could be maybe more, but they're trying to get, there are only so many away from 1,000, I believe 1,000 coaches. Let me look. I can look real quick.
Oh God. I would assume that there'd be in my logic, there'd be hundreds of people jumping at $99. That's a heck of a deal.
That was a deal. And that deal, I got mine. I just saw it where she shared was like within 48 hours, it'd be done. I got mine 2 days before I saw that, or a day before I saw that.
Amanda just said she finally officially signed up, and she started her kilts health coaching courses. Fabulous. Good, Manda. Amy's back. She's saying hi to everybody. And Des is saying she did hers on the phone and it was not ideal. However, if you are just wanting to listen along to get your feet wet with the material, your phone would be okay. Just
Yeah.
don't look at the camera, she's saying. I get it. Yeah, we were the first class ourselves.
Here it says Alia posted this. This is 2 days ago, which it is already up, and otherwise now you got to pay the full price. I mean, said I wanted to remind everyone that we have 48 hours left before the end of the summer sale, the Kilt Health certification course. That was 2 days ago. That's a heck of a deal. I mean, $99. I'm like, I'm taking that, and you could do it on your time instead of, the time you need it. So that was great. Like, I might as well sign up now and take it while I'm recovering.
Yes. Manda, a wonderful dear friend and his amazing wife, gifted Manda the coaching course, and she is truly blessed for the opportunity and beyond grateful. Absolutely, Amanda. Amy, yes, girl, I'm so excited. Yes, we are. And Amy just said, are you in the coaching class, Kelly? Yes, he is.
Yes, I am. I'm taking it.
Right. Faith, Fuel, and Freedom. Des says, I got a deal at $4.99, but if I didn't admire Kilt so much, I'd ask for a price match. Also, Amy is teaching a tech and business class, how to start your coaching business. I know. And Amy's plan is only $10 a month. And I paid 6 months for Amy up front because my logic is, like I tell my clients, how long do you feel? I throw this into their hands always with the coaching clients, whatever they want, because I don't run the show. I ask them, how long do you feel that it would take you based on what you know about yourself? Bill, you are 38 years old, or Miranda, you are 48 years old. You've known yourself pretty good for the last 48 years old. How old do you think it'll take you to achieve your personal health goals? Then they want to know about me. And I say, well, it took me 18 months to lose 163 pounds, but I gained it back again. They're like, what? They're always shocked. I said, well, before you say, why should I take coaching lessons from a girl that failed miserably, you take it from me because I do the one-on-one, belly to belly, true coaching. I'm vested. I'm completely interested in them. My clients always what they want, never what I want. I give them my opinion. They sign a 4-page contract, 3 of which of the paragraphs say hold harmless. It's a solid contract. But as I tell them after I give them the copy, Kelly, I say, here's your signed copy. And remember, this contract is only as good as the ink and the paper that it's written on. So I leave it in their hands. I give them a complete guarantee of my program, a complete guarantee. This last guy I did just signed up for 6 months with me, straight up 6 months. He feels he can do his goals in 6 months.
I figure
step.
For me, when you have a damaged hip, your body's trying to heal, and you put stress on it, tries to heal, put stress on it. That's a lot of factor. Once I get that out of the way and recover, it might take me another year to get to my desired weight go. And if, you go by the, they say, whatever your height is, that's what they said you should be around inches around your waist. They say I'm 6'1", but there's no way I'm 6'1" because I have a discrepancy, because when I stand up, my left knee, it bends out. And if I get it standing up straight, I start feeling, joints are bunding together because, I can't be able to stand up because of that hip. And I figure I'm about 6'2", 6'3". So if it should be, I should be around 37 to 38 inches around my waist when I'm done. If that's the case, I'm 42 inches around my waist. I only need 5 more inches to go. So, and if, losing 10 pounds a month, I'm happy with that, because the closer you get to your desire, the longer it's going to take.
Yes. And
Like
for
when-
me, I agree with that, because if I'd have to go back, even shoot, I just lost 21 pounds during this fast. But of course, fasting, losing weight, your body was eating all the things. But to have that extra 20 pounds on me, that's hard on your joints. It's you too, same thing. It's hard on your joints. It is.
And
The weight.
over the period of from fall till June, I gained almost 20 pounds back, and I'm like, nope, got to get that back. And now I am probably 4 or 5 pounds from where the weight stalled, last year. I went from 2 years ago, I went from almost 340 pounds to February, it was 272. I did do the kind of, they call the fat fast. I did a 3-day fat fast, same as the sugar diet. I did that. I got down to 267. But when you added protein back, I went right back to 270. But then over the winter time, the weight just slowly crept. I didn't feel terrible. I didn't do anything. I didn't like, oh crap. I didn't go depressed and nothing like that. It was just, it happened, and it's a lesson learned. When I got back from this mission trip, that's why I'm like, I'm going to try the Lion diet. I'm just doing the Lion diet. I didn't do the strict Lion. I did Dirty Lion, and I lost 10 pounds. And now and then I went, from then till now, actually, I went regular carnivore, but mostly OMID, and I minimized my dairy a little bit. And from then and now, and I lost 14 pounds. I'm 14 pounds down, 5 pounds from where I stalled. And so that's all right. It's a lesson learned. I'm not going to beat. That's the thing. We can't beat ourselves over. You make it a lesson learned. You pick up your knees, because that's what happened before. I yo-yoed. When I yo-yo, lose weight, and then I gain weight. I get burnt out, and then I gain the weight back. And then, like when I was keto, and I thought it was clean, it wasn't working for me. It wasn't same. Well, I was eating clean. I didn't even do the keto treats. I discovered, when I did that, I didn't realize that until I'm like, well, this ain't keto. This is junk. Why are they marketing this keto? And people fell for it. I fell for it. A lot of us fell for it. And even today's people, if people get on, oh, this is keto. Yeah, it's keto. No, it's not keto. It is garbage. Like all that. And that's the thing I tell people, if you want to do keto, that's fine. Do it. But I say, here's the thing. Stay away from the grains, stay away from the sugar, stay away from the sugary drinks, stay away from the starchy carbs, stay away from the junky ultra processed foods. Do not fall for, if it says keto, low carb, do not fall for the health aisle at Walmart. And I said, if you have temptations, this is what I say. If you use seed oil, review the seed oil. Find a video, research how it's made, industrial seed oils. And go down the health food aisle at Walmart. It's in the health and beauty section. I can take you into the store in close to me, and I will take you right to that. And I said, read the back and labels. And if that ingredients, if you can't pronounce the ingredients, do not eat it. Aldi's the same way. They have these keto treats still. And Walmart has the Atkins, they took or whoever bought the Atkins name, because I know Dr. Atkins originally started that diet. I know he's turning over his grave, because that's not what it intended to. They turned it into a marketing thing, and now it's nothing but garbage duck food. I wouldn't even fit to the ducks. That's how nasty it is. And I fell for it.
And Kelly, they make those, at least in the bakery. I do avoid the stores. I really, if at all possible, don't like to physically go in the stores. But people like Heinz, or not Heinz. Oh shoot, what do they call it? Duncan Hines. They make keto cakes now, but you read it and you can still see the process. The list is yay big of ingredients.
Yeah, it's garbage. To me, if you go in, if you're just doing a standard, if you're doing the standard diet, you don't want to do that, or you want to do a whole food diet. You don't want to do, keto or carnivore, paleo or low carb, but you want to do, say, to me, I'll say, okay, do whole foods, but, bake your breads, go buy your flour, all that. It's not good, but go ahead, do that. Make your breads and stuff like that. Go and, make everything from scratch, one whole food ingredients. And if you go find the cleanest food, but still, even their cleanest, it's processed food, I wouldn't do it. Whole food to me is the way to go. I try to veer people away from that stuff, but they're like, well, oh man, that is so expensive. Hey, going carnivore is expensive, buying all that meat. Yeah, it's expensive. Upfront cost food is expensive. But here's I tell people, especially people that are on there, I said, are you on medicine? I said, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
The food may cost up front, but here's the thing, versus the other way around. Yeah, the food is cheaper. It's not much cheaper because you're going to tend to eat it more. I know I was guilty. Nutty Bars was my favorite. They'd be gone within an hour, and it's a full box and it'd be gone and saying, hey, that's how bad it is. Then not only that, you pay it with your waist. You pay it with bigger clothes, bigger the clothes, it costs more, especially if you want the design clothes or what's in design. Otherwise, if bigger you are, they don't have very much options. Either that, you're going to wear sloppy clothes, but still you pay more for clothes. Then you have your doctor's bills, your hospitalizations, your, all that stuff. And then one case you get cancer, that's not cheap. You got your cancer, your treatments and stuff. So all this is not good. So if for me to eat, if it's up front for me to go spend $253 at Sam's to get a strip loin roast, to get 12 steaks that I eat once a day. And this month I'm going to kind of do maybe once a day, maybe 2 days, twice a day. But most of the time I eat once a day. I'm saving money,
100%. I agree with you. 100%. If I eat a pound of ground beef for a meal, if I buy it from Quick Trip, 80/20, this past week, it was $3.98 for a pound of 80/20. Perfectly fine. One meal, done with the meal. If I have a steak like you, if you buy the Primal cut it yourself, it's big investment, but eventually each meal costs you $10 for a steak. You go out to dinner, you and I both know, Kelly, a dinner with me and the husband, $100 it costs for the two.
It's not cheap. Like then a lot of people say, well, it's just cost a lot. And then you see them buy next thing you know, they're at McDonald's, they're at a fast food restaurant. It's not cheap anymore to eat at a fat McDonald's or Taco Bell or Burger King or Hardee's or Wendy's or whatever fast food you have. It's not cheap. And that's why I'm like, if you're going to go out to eat, save your money and go out to a good place and not worry about it. If you're on a run, a traveler or something, McDonald's burger patties is fine. Or the best thing to do, take your own food. It's cheaper to eat in. I'd rather just eat in and have day adventures and not worry about it, because to me, I used to involve whatever activity. It's got to be around food. We got to go find a place to eat, or we got to start off for breakfast. I don't even worry about that no more. Let's go wherever we need to. And if we need to, we take beef jerky, we take dehydrated bacon, I'll take pork rinds, whatever it is. I rather go and do the activity and then go out to eat, because a lot of times I remember back in my days, we'd go and we'd go to Golden Corral back in the standard diet day or something, or I go to the Brick in Moberly, Missouri, and I always had biscuits and gravy. Guess what happened to me? I slept half of the Saturday. when I get home, I crash. And half of my Saturday's wasted. Now, this morning it was a lazy day for me because it was gloomy. I didn't get dressed. I fell back to sleep after I ate my steak. I snoozed. But we can do that. But still, I'd rather go and have fun and then not even worry about eating. I eat when we get home. I'd rather do that. Or we take it with us, or if we're like on a trip now, next Friday, we'll probably hit, whatever burger joint, McDonald's or whatever. I'll get some burger patties. That's what we have for supper. But other than that, I may not. I may just get my dog something and I take my food with me. I might say, we'll take our food with us Friday. Whatever you want, you take it Friday. We have it. And then we enjoy Saturday at Buffalo Wild Wings because I am making my ranch dip. And I'm taking it with me.
Good. In a cooler. Fabulous.
Yep. I'm going to take it in a cooler. And I thought about, I may do my ranch, or I may try. There's another video I want to do with doing buffalo ranch dip. And so, I may do that. I'm going to do a short version of that ranch dressing because that one did good views on the long video, but I'm going to put it out as a short video and put it through a Facebook reel so people can see it, because like that video, I got 811 views on YouTube on that video short with the burger patties. I got almost 2,000 views on Facebook with it.
Wow. How many friends on Facebook?
Ooh, I probably got almost 2,000 friends, but I also pushed that because I push it out public. My profile is public because, because of this, carnivore, like anything I share for myself or if, some, friends, I don't share it publicly, but like everything that contains with the carnivore diet goes out publicly, like these reels and stuff like that. I do share those publicly.
Yeah, I'm private on mine. So mine is way under 1,000 because I have a private feed, but I avoid a lot of the drama and stuff of the people that I work with. Country people, no, this sounds bad because I think you're a country guy, so don't misunderstand. But these people up here have lost their brains. If they find out that you have, I don't know, a pair of, I don't know, what can I say? Designer Spanx clothes. That's because that's like high-end clothing. They think you're a millionaire. They will say, oh, she can't shop at Walmart like the rest of us. She's all high and mighty. They just
I don't shop at Walmart.
I know, they make up stuff. These people that I work with, these people. I just said it again. Yeah, exactly. I want to answer this question, Amy. I'm sorry, Amy, for the delay. Jerry, why do you only do face-to-face coaching? I still have my day job. That's why I do. So as I said in real estate, and I don't know if you all heard my elevator pitch. When I was a realtor, I charged 10% commission. The reason I charged 10% commission is because I got 2 hands and 10 fingers. I'd like to have 5 buyers at a time, and I'd like to have 5 sellers. Sometimes I had 8 sellers, and sometimes I had only 5 buyers. That's reality. My pitches, every time I met a client, they got this type of premium service from me. That's what I do with my coaching. I charge a lot of money up front, more money than you can even imagine, y'all. I charge it up front. People pay me up front because that's my protocol. That's what I demand. I know it sounds bossy. I know it sounds haughty and all high and mighty. Who do you think you are, Jerry? But I got a real job with real benefits paying me. That's first and foremost. God is first. Husband, got to take care of him. Take care of the job, those type of responsibilities. The coaching, on the other hand, I don't do that much with the coaching, but I'm still working for the employee, still working for the man, as they say. So Amy says that I could reach more people if I did internet coaching. I get it, but right now I look at what I do on YouTube. Right now I have 14 people that watch me. Amy And Kelly, for example, y'all have bigger crowds than me because you're younger, you're prettier, you're more appealing to the masses. I'm just an old woman that can talk about real facts. Like it or not, I tell it like it is. I believe in Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. I don't believe in horoscopes. I don't believe in tarot cards, all the things that the usual popular crowd kind of sort of believes in. I stick to my way. I stay in my lane because of my experience. So I don't say, and I see the next comment coming up, I'm Spanky. So I started out keto, just like you, Spanky. But like Kelly was just talking about, I fell into the trap of making all the ketovore stuff and cheating. I hate that word. I do hate it. Going off of plan was harmful to my progress, me, Jerry. But that doesn't mean I need to say, I'm yucking your yum, Kelly. If you like iguana, Rick, eat your iguana. If you like salad, Spanky, go ahead and do it. I personally don't want to do that because I'm getting better and better and better in my lane. But that's me. With clients, I follow their lane. If they want a salad, I tell them, be careful of what's going on right now. Just eat a salad from the vegetables in your garden. Do not buy it from the local Walmart grocery store. If you know, you know, because of that bug that's happening and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm not adverse to virtual coaching, Amy. I got to work on my technology right now because, girl, I'm bad. I'm bad at tech. Once I learn all the things and I keep it up here, then I'll be able to do the virtual coaching because I will be retired from the job. So then I can have 100% coaching. Kelly, do you want to coach too? Is that your goal? Is coaching going to be?
I always wanted to take the coaching course, but if I do coach, it'll help. What I'll do is if someone that like, you know, I had a friend of mine that started Carnivore. I wanted that it's to be a helpful tool that I have there, you know, going to become a certified coach to coaching others. No, I use it for extra informational to help, but also if there's someone out there, I can help them with it, you know, use that, what I learned to help them. So like now what Amy's doing and what, you know, a certified health coach, you know, as a career, you know, side career besides, you know, her normal career she has as a tech or IT, whatever she does, that, you know, that's not, you know, for me, because I have my career and, you know, when I get home, because I'm on my feet, I'm not going to do, you know, anything else. You know, I want to get my other stuff, especially if I'm going to start this next year being more adventurous. Everything is going to be busy. I'm going to be busy throughout those times. So, you know, everything I want to do be done during the week. So Saturday morning, I'm up early and out the door wherever I need to go to do my adventure.
Right. I'm not opposed to virtual coaching. I need to get these little small things down pat, get YouTube down pat. Eventually, you know, this camera that I'm using on my laptop is more grainy, so it's not as good as the super bright Carnivore Talk Bob camera that he uses. Is always sharp. It's perfect every time. So I'll do that in due time. I look at just real numbers, and I'm not a math mind at all. In real estate, I needed a real estate calculator. So work with me. Try to figure this out, y'all. If my job is going to pay me $2,000 for a week for working 68 hours, you do the math, not me. $2,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $8,000 a month. Okay. A client just gave me this last week. Gave me $3,000 to help him for 6 months. Again, y'all follow the math. I have no calculator. Kelly Hogan charges per month, each person, every month, $50 a month to do coaching. Kelly Hogan has big classes. Kelly Hogan has many days of classes. So if you take $50 times 2 people, $100 a month for just 2 people to be able to coach. Imagine if you have, or Kelly Hogan, and you have 100 people. That adds up. The numbers go up. So I get it. If I did an internet coaching, I don't know. How much would I charge? I don't know. I think I have to charge less because I'm doing group coaching. But if I do, using Jerry math now, if I charge $10 a month and I have 10 clients, that's $100 I made for a month. Now I got to pay taxes on that 100. You see what I mean? So right now, my logic is I'm getting more money doing this daytime job that's paying me benefits, all the things, because my tech savviness is extremely poor. Who's going to give me good money for doing internet slop? Like I would be doing slop right now. It would just be terrible. It's bad. People pay me premium money in real estate because I was dang good at it. I helped each person. I handheld them from the start of that contract until the end. And I'm worth every stinking penny. But I'm face to face. I give them top shelf premium service. I don't know if I can get that kind of money on the internet. I don't know. It's my lack of knowledge, Amy. To answer, that's a big question I answered. Ooh, big answer I gave you. Wow. Let's sorry, Kelly.
Oh, no, you're good.
I got to talk about Spanky, what he wrote here. And they say, and like they say, you do you. He swears by Keto. We know that. We know Spanky does real well. And we've seen Spanky's before and after pictures too. So once he allows himself a cheat meal a week, it's working and it's amazing for him. He's losing weight. He's gaining some muscle. Strict carnivore messed him up. Go figure. Messed him up. Go figure. Whole Foods is the way to go. I agree with you, Spanky. I do. Mason saying, what you were talking about, biscuits and gravy. Kelly, biscuits and gravy are a staple like water in the South. LOL. I love.
Oh, it's a country. I mean, besides the South, it is a staple food in the country. I mean, we have it up here. Of course, Missouri is actually classified Little Dixie anyway. I mean, that's how our state was formed. I mean, they people from Kentucky, Tennessee, mainly a lot of Tennessee, they came to Missouri. They came to this area of territory, and that's how the state formed. And that's why particularly in my area, it's called Little Dixie. I mean, we were just pretty much Tennessee. We're like the South up north.
Right. Hey, Thomas. Hi. How are you, Tom? Long time no see, friend. I hope you're doing well. Everybody's saying, how the heck are you doing, mister? Everybody's so glad to see you, Tom. Good for you. I make carnivore gravy. I don't make it that often. Okay. But I don't put the milk in and I don't use the flour. I use similar to how you do your stroganoff. You take any type of meat. I'll use a pork breakfast sausage, cream cheese, heavy whipping cream. Maybe I'll add in some mozzarella. But that's my biscuits and gravy. Not biscuits, but you know what I mean.
The gravy. Carnivore comfort food.
Carnivore
sausage. Carnivore comfort food. Carnivore sausage gravy.
Yes.
I already saw that. I'm going to be doing a short on that. I haven't made any of that yet, but it looked pretty easy. It's like heavy whipping cream, and I did find some ground pork sausage that actually is pretty clean for store-bought. Is it 100% clean? No. Is it all meat? Yes. Is it better for you? Absolutely. Than ultra processed junk food.
Exactly. I agree.
And it did not have MSG in it. Didn't have any of the other junk in it. It was pretty much basic. Like the last thing it had an ingredient was sugar on the very last thing. But so does bacon. It's some kind of curing process that they use in making it.
Yeah, true that. And we don't
It
know
is a
what the chefs or the cooks do when they grab from the shelf. Are they grabbing what we call accent back in the day? It's MSG.
yeah.
Are they grabbing that from the shelf and using it as their flavor enhancer?
Oh, I'm sure. You know, you never know. So, I mean, yeah, it's crazy that what MSG is, and it's a flavor enhancer. It makes it boost whatever it like. Oh man, this tastes great. And then what it is the MSG. It takes something that's garbage to make it taste very delicious. That's what it is.
Right, exactly. Amy just answered my question about it, internet coaching. She said internet coaching is even easier when you have a day job. She has 3 jobs now, and it's easier to sit down at my computer. I get it, Amy. I don't know if with me working the 12 hours that I do, if I have enough time, because I need to learn more things. So with your help in teaching me how to build this internet business, once it's built, if you build it, they will come. Wasn't that about a movie, baseball? If you build it, they will come. The baseball stadium, baseball movie.
Was that Field of Dreams?
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Which they still do baseball games on that set in Iowa. In a middle of a cornfield. That's one thing about it. Was funny last year. Iowa has got the highest cancer rates, and Iowa used to be a lot of prairies, and now it's like as I was traveling to Wisconsin, that's all I saw was corn, nothing but corn everywhere. From the time the time I say here in Missouri, we varies, but it still, there was more corn in Iowa than I have saw any other crop or farmland or even ranch land or cattle farms. And it's like, wow. And that's all I saw when I got past Cedar Rapids. When I took to get to cross the border to get to Madison, Wisconsin, you have to go off of US 151 there at Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And that's all I saw. Corn until I got to Dubuque. Then I saw the beautiful Mississippi hills in the Mississippi River Valley. And then I get across the river I figured Wisconsin there. I get there and I'm like, well, this ain't changed much. There's more corn, beans, corn. Oh, there's some cattle land. And then when I got closer to Madison, I was down, you saw some of the crab lands, but then I saw the dairy farms and stuff like that. Cause I was like, where's GPS taking me? But it took me a back way to avoid Madison, Wisconsin. I'm like, okay, thank you, GPS, for getting me this way.
I bet you the GPS told you to take County Road 12 because 12, there's so many of those peaks and valleys, and it's very. I get you, absolutely, Thomas.
And that's where I discovered my first quick trip, the KWIK trip of Wisconsin, and I'm like, I got to get gas. I need to go ahead and top off the vehicle, and I'm going to go ahead and go to the restroom. I saw Casey's down the way because that's what I'm usually used to because that's what we have in our area. Break times are Casey's. And then I'm like, oh, there's a quick trip, KWIK. I wonder what it's like. I went in there, and I'm like, I spent a half hour in that store and say, unbelievable. There's
donuts,
duck food. There's donut cases here. Donut cases, shelves full of donuts and pastries. And I'm like, why? This is a convenience store.
Kelly, yesterday, I just so happened to pass the paper toweling, the cheapest flimsy chintzy paper toweling, $3.69 for a roll of flimsy paper toweling.
Wow.
They got it going on with the donuts. Not for me, though.
Yeah, I thought my area, Casey's, they did, they have a big donut case, but it's just like an end. And it's like probably wide as my desk. It's probably not, but probably 5 foot wide. But boy, Quick Trip makes the other Quick Trip, QT, the national chain QT, look like a baby because they have a big long donut cabinet or donut thing case, and it's like they even beat that one.
It's
I think they beat Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, I would venture to agree with you. Thomas, don't say that, Thomas. I think you would be a great coach right now. Peaks and valleys. Right now, you're in a valley, Thomas. Let's keep going up to the peak. We're going right there. And Amy even agrees you would be a great coach, Thomas.
I think Thomas will be a great coach because, you know, from his experience, he's a type 2 diabetic. He's trying to overcome that. And I think he'd be a great coach.
Yes.
I hate to bring this verse up, but it is a good verse. And I hate the verse, but 2 Corinthians 12, 7, 8, 9, Paul's stating that I'm just going to say it in simple terms. Paul was said, there was a thorn that was given to me by my side. We don't know what that thorn is. We don't know what it is because he wanted to be out of prison. Was it because he didn't see well? It was something that made him, you know, his struggle, whatever the struggle he was struggling, the biggest struggle he had. And God says, he asked 3 times to take it away. And God said, my grace is sufficient enough for you. My grace works best in weakness. That's what it is. My grace works best in weakness. And it's like, and it is, you know, whatever struggle you have, sometimes if it's a struggle, you know, whatever it is, God, there's some reason God is working through it, no matter our health. You know, you're on a weight loss journey, a health journey, trying to verse this, or, you know, broken marriage,
all the things. Yeah.
You know, all the things. God uses it. He uses everything for his good. You know, they're thinking, well, that's not good. But, well, maybe not good, but the situation is not good. But what he's doing is he's trying to get us to understand it. If without him, without nothing completes us. Without Jesus, we are nothing. We are nothing without Jesus. And that's the thing, that it's a hard concept. We all know, but we still miss it because that's not what we want. We want the easy way out, but time it's all said and done, will it be worth it? Absolutely, because guess what? We have eternal future with him. This is just temporary. This is a temporary journey. We enjoy it day by day, no matter when God says it's time to go. We are done here, and we have a whole new journey ahead of us in the future. And I'd rather have that. If I have to go through hardships and I don't like, to help me learn that what grace means to me, I guess I have to go through them.
Yeah, I agree. This too shall pass, and being refined by fire, and the whole testing thing. And sometimes, my heart tells me that my faith keeps me away from people, but there are times that my faith brings me towards people. And it happens in his time, not in my time. But if I extol the virtues of Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, I know there's certain people it absolutely turns them off. Okay, I'm moving on. We're out of your channel. I watch the monitor. It goes from 15 viewers down to 7 instantly, like it just did right now. Speak the name of Jesus Christ and people will turn away. Don't tell me about your God. Your God isn't good for me for right now. It's not for us for right now. It's for his. When I tell people, and you've heard me say this story before, I give my phone number all the time out. 414 Milwaukee area code 507 slum. Call me anytime. I'm in the book. My real phone and my real address is in the book. Anybody can look me up. Anybody can look anybody up in the web. So whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I just don't know about when it's going to happen yet, but I'm prepared for it today, for Jesus to come and tell me today's the time. I'm going. I'm out of here. I know where I'm going. I have eternal life in Jesus Christ. A lot of folks don't want to hear it, Kelly.
I know. And And that's because they want to hear what they want to. They want to hear man-centered stuff. And the thing is, it's not the way to go. I mean, Jesus himself says it's not easy to follow me, and it's not. I mean, no matter what, I don't care who you are. If it says, "Oh yeah, it's easy to follow, it's easy to be a Christian," no, you're lying. As time goes, as you grow, it gets easier, but it's not easy because we make mistakes. We go through hardships. We get boastful, we get prideful, no matter what. It's not easy. We sin every day. That's why Jesus said, pick up your cross and carry it daily. He already knows. He knows that we're going to sin. He knows that we're going to put the cross down. He knows that we're going to crucify him all over again. And that, but that's the thing. Never, and no matter what, in your faith, in your journey as a carnivore, ketovore, your health journey, if you make a mistake or you backslide, don't give up. Dust your knees off, pick it up, and keep on going. Because the worst thing you can do, give up. If you give up, then they have you. Your head. You'll fail. It's okay to fail, but don't give up. Learn from that failure and keep going.
Right. Live and learn. Stay in the lane that's comfortable for you. If we're going to be like Spanky and we're going to enjoy a salad, he's thriving on that. I can't say you must eat meat all the time because he proved it. He tried it himself and he's back again to ketovore. He's doing what's best for him.
Exactly.
Our Father in heaven knows what's best for all of us. We just need to trust him. I can't say I trust head lettuce right now at the grocery store. That I can't do. No, I can't trust that. Here's Spanky. He had a hard decision to make. Do I buy a big Primal and cut it 17-inch steaks, or buy a new 7 wood for golf? Golf will win every time. If you know, you know. Yeah, Amy, you gotta. It's just a different mindset sitting down with people one-on-one. Kelly, Amy is very, very techie, so she's used to the internet, used to talking to people. I'm a 65-year-old woman. I'm used to seeing people at their table from real estate. That was my profession before the husband retired me. So this is just a part-time gig right now. I'm looking forward to being able to do things with people. Right now, I'm just stuck in a rut with my few sparse little clients that I have. Yeah, don't be hard on yourself, Thomas. This too shall pass. And if you look at the book of Habakkuk in the Bible, Habukuk, look and be amazed, for you are about to see something in your lifetime that if you were foretold, you would never believe it.
Keep your head up, Thomas. I know where you're coming from. I used to live it where I didn't have confidence. I didn't have the confidence before, especially, a few years ago. I should have fought the good fight and stood up. I should have fought the good fight and called someone out when I saw something not right, but I didn't, because I didn't want to fight and all that. So you let it build up and build up and build up, or you get more depressed, and that's not good. But and the one thing is, everybody's got their struggles, no matter what their struggle is. Everybody struggles with something.
Right. It is something. I want to be able to update people and let people know about who won the recipe thingy drawing today. Donna, she won the first $20 gift card. Well, she won it because Terry Girl took her name out, so she wanted me to redraw. Shauna, air frying auntie, she won. Terry Girl, we talked about her. We talked about Booby Goats, Aaron. Stay tuned, everybody, because I got somebody in the chat who won and you don't know yet. Cindy DeManch, she won. She was our only yellow sheeted person to win. And then our girl from Canada, who's on the screen right now. Girl, you won, Kelly. Kelly with an I, not Kelly with a Y, because he's on the screen. Kelly with an I. She says she's with Spanky now for Whole Foods Ketovore. Yay. Good on you. So, Kelly, you got my number, girl. As soon as I can get to the store, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do today. I have to get off, obviously, of this live. I'm going to church. When I get off of the live, I'm heading right to the car. I think I'm going to throw up my hair and go to church. Go to church, go to Quick Trip, get some gift cards. Then I'm going to go get a pedicure because they're open till 9 tonight. And then my day is done. My Saturday's done. Amanda started her coaching off. Everybody's asking how Thomas is, that we do all love him and wish him well. We love all of us here. Really, we do. Processed food is not good and too much sugar. Right. Absolutely. We do miss seeing Thomas. We should be watching Thomas right now at 3:00. Thomas is our Saturday view. And I'm just babbling on because you're not on, Thomas. See, I'm blaming you. Yeah, thank you, Amy. I know you'll get me there. Field of Dreams. Spanky, love that movie. Hey, Kelly, congratulations. There we go. We're winding down here. Thomas says, I wish I could, but even the thought upsets me, Spanky. This too will pass. It will. So what was the giveaway for? I'm out and shopping, back to school stuff. Gift cards. It started out with $100, and I just said, let's do 5 people for $20 a piece for gift cards. Okay, she answered her question. I think it's because he was going blind. What did I miss? There were 5 people picked. I'm struggling with being overwhelmed right now. Yeah, I hear you. Thomas says maybe someday he'll get the confidence back and feel better. But don't forget, I have the super cut the fat. But don't forget, I have super cut the fat, literally more than half. Good in some way, but the fats help me with my depression. That's true. That's what they say. Fats are good for the brain health because our brain is cholesterol made of predominantly fat. So many wanted me to keep cutting the fat so bad someone had to make a video calling me out. Yeah, don't.
Here's what I would say, Thomas. You do what's going to work best for you. Do not listen to anybody else. Don't listen to us. Don't listen to, listen to what your body wants. If you're fat, if you need to cut the fat, I had to cut the fat a little bit. If you need to cut a little bit, but make sure you do what works for you, because don't forget about what they listen to. But when I saw his video, it really upset me. Here we go again. Somebody criticizing someone again. I'm like, I thought we went over this, but it's like, here we go again. Someone else is getting criticized, being called out because they're not doing their diet right. It broke my heart when I watched Thomas's video. It really did. And it's like, you got this, Thomas, you got this. And we're here to support you. And, don't worry about, don't do what I say, do what's going to work best for you. If you need a little more fat because it helps with depression, do it. Don't deliberately cut it out and it makes it worse. If it helps you, do it. I know Peter Papa Carnivore. That's why he eats a lot of fat, because he battled that depression and stuff.
Right, Maria put down a passage here about Matthew 7:13-41. Enter by the narrow gate, for the gate is wide and the way is easy that leads to destruction. For those who enter by it are many. For the gate is narrow and the way is hard that leads to life, and those who find it are few. True that. Absolutely
Yep.
true. Yeah, we needed that. Juliet, where did Juliet show up? I didn't see her. Did you see Juliet? I did not see her. Thank you, Jerry. Oh, thank you, Kelly with an I. Kelly with a Y. Over here, the brother from another mother. Kelly with an I in Canada. I have been spelling your name wrong, right? Kelli. Yeah, no, Thomas said. No worries, Lynn. Doesn't bother me. That's like when I talk and type. When I talk and type, Kelly is always with a Y. When I'm talking on Horizon Crochet's Corner and I'm talking at work to her, it spells it like Kelly with a Y because that's talk to type. Yeah. Oh, her nails hit the random keys. So Juliet was not in, I guess. Maria was talking about Paul from the Bible, his thorn in his side, right? Goodbye, everybody. Bye, Mason. Thank you so much. Mason's leaving. Thank you, Kelly. Kelly on the other side, Jerry. There we go. Well, Kelly, that was, whoa, brother, that was we have been on for 3 hours and 45 minutes. The Lord have mercy. But I'm going to church.
Ooh, what have I seen outside? I see sunshine. Still cloudy, but it's getting bright. Sun is coming back. That means it's going to be warmer. It's August. Warm, but I'm still not going to complain because I know what's coming in the next, about 5 months from now.
Oh Lord, I just don't like driving in it. I just don't like snow, ice, the whole gamut of winter. Just
well, I don't mind snow. I hate cold. I don't mind if it gets a little cold in the 20s, and I don't mind snow, but I hate snow removal because I have to do it at work. Other than that, ice, I hate ice. That's probably what caused my hip. I think I fell on ice twice. The first time, I don't think it hurt. I fell I think 2020, I fell again in the same spot. But this time, I think over time, I think I might have had you wake up, get up and you don't realize it. But then over time, I noticed it was harder and harder for me to bend down on the right side. So I knew that's where it probably started. But I was thinking, it's because of weight and stuff, and never even thought about it. It's just stiffness. It's getting older, stuff like that. And then, but then as the time goes, it's like, I started noticing that when I was walking upstairs, I was noticing I get this pinch in my rear. And it's so, like a pinched nerve, like something bite me, like something stabbed me. It's like, and I noticed that. And then noticing that it was kind of hard to walk a little bit, but I never even thought about it, that it was started out with maybe something minor, a minor labor and tear, but then end up being worse.
Rick is here. Hey, Rick, how are you? Lightning is outside. Now it's time to come in. Lightning outside. Now it's time to come. That's a wise decision, Rick. Welcome. Well, Kelly and I were just about to say goodbye right now. Kelly's got sunshine. I can see it on his shirt. And I got to go be with the Lord. I'm going to church. I don't have to be with the Lord unless he has other plans for me, but I'm going to church right now. Oh, yeah, Thomas, the only thing we as your friends can do is just keep praying for you. That's it. And you, of course, keep praying.
Show the support and love. That's all we can do. Support the show, the show, the love and support. You got this, Thomas. You got this.
You do. You really do. So, everybody, I'm off to church. Kelly's going to probably step outside. It's going to be hot and humid, though, stepping outside, I bet, brother.
I might be, but who knows? I know the goofy hand dog probably have to go out here soon, but nope. I'm gonna finish editing this YouTube short because some of this I got to figure out how long I can get where I need it, because I got to do some of this is going to be voiceover, and I want to make sure I have it right and get this thing out for people to see.
Yeah, yeah. And I have to check out Rick's video tonight myself. I deliberately sometimes I inadvertently accidentally got some sleep, but my body deliberately needed the sleep. I think today I woke up at 9:15. Uh-oh, I got stuff to do. I got bone broth to do. So I had the ball rolling. And I'm going to be watching your video tonight. I know it was good. And I bet you did go over. You had Jonathan on as a guest as well. Everybody's saying goodbye.
Yeah, I think as I serve, because I didn't get a chance to watch it. I'll probably watch some of it, but I know a little bit. I know CB was on. I saw CB.
I saw him too. I saw when I was clicking on to set up things for my live stream as well. So I know that everybody talks big words and techie stuff. So I didn't want to get too involved in the chat and not pay attention to the big words and the techie stuff. Because I like that. I like that for many. Jonathan is his resident nutritionist and fitness expert. I can't speak. It's been a long day. Well, thank you so much for Kelly for coming on.
You're welcome.
Desiree for coming on with me. It was a fabulous Saturday. And I'm looking forward to August coming up. It's going to be the same thing as I did last month, except this month with food. That's all. The only thing I'm going to do different is food. And cheese twice this month, today and Monday for work. And then I'm done with cheese. I got to just stay away from it. So I'm going to close right now. I'm heading off to church. Take care, everybody. Have a marvelous rest of your day, however way you end it. I'm going to be here live again tomorrow at 12 noon, continuing with the book of James in my Sunday live. So hugs and kisses. Best wishes, everybody. Thanks, Kelly. Appreciate you. Take care. See y'all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Tomorrow. Bye.
No.